Alrighty, Infinite Angel, welcome in. How are you doing today? Actually, real quick before we switch over to the camera, I want to update these times here because this is going to change for the next 3 months. Hang on, which one was it here? Was it this one? Nope. There we go. Okay, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I got to change. I'm going to make that 9 p.m. to, let's say, 11. Thursday is got to be the same thing. Just because of my marching band rehearsal schedule. Fridays and Saturdays, that's a bit of a basically just a toss up there. Alright, anyway, on to the camera. Infinite Angel, how are you doing today? And Jack G116, welcome in. I was just updating the schedule there. But alright. That was a bit of a slow transition. What's going on here? Also, why do I have 2 mobile whatever? Okay, hold on. 2 alert scenes there. Atri, welcome in. How are you doing today? We'll get over to the games just a bit here. Thank you for the follow. Was that Jack G? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in, Atri. How are you doing today? Infinite Angel just recovering from COVID. I'm sorry to hear. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope it wasn't too bad. But if you're recovering from COVID, it sounds like you're on the mend. Sounds like everything's getting better. So that's good. By the way, guys, don't redeem Hydrate unless you just want to waste points just for a little bit, because I literally just rinsed with mouthwash. So I'm not supposed to drink anything for half an hour. So don't spend your points. You're tired? Same here. Same here. I just had a 8-hour marching band rehearsal, and now we're starting to stream. So yeah, no nap time for me. You're better. Good to hear. Did a 10-hour, 35-minute shift yesterday. Oof, that's long. That's long. Did you work the whole time, or did you have like what was going on there? Was it just like a double shift or something? It's pretty long. All right, so we've got this t-shirt design. So here's the back of the shirt here. Some of you viewing the chat might recognize this. So this is the back side where we have the schedule and everything. So this schedule was basically just fully approved. So this is all set to go for the back. I might adjust the width of this one because I don't like when it's wider than the top part. So we might trim that down. I don't like when that happens. Instead of trimming it down, actually, why don't I adjust the spacing, or the tracking, technically, as it's called. So instead of 0, we'll set it to -20. That's a little closer. Not exact. Still like a pixel too wide. All right. So there's the back side of the shirt. That is done. Also, if it sounds like I have the lisp, I literally just changed over to my final Invisalign week 15 of 15. Well, not week. It's like tray 15 of 15, like aligner 15 of 15. So 1 week from now, guys, these Invisalign aligners will be out. I can finally snack on stream again, just randomly. But I think most people are here for the front of the shirt. That's probably what most people are interested in seeing. So here it is. We're going to be putting the final touches on it. It's not completely finished. But it is alright, anyway. Got home 1 a.m. Yeesh. I was at the train until we got kicked out or demanded to leave the train because someone on the other train. Oh, I heard about that. Wait, no, did I? No, I heard about another issue. Yeah. Alright, let's not talk about that right now. Alright, so here's the shirt as it currently is. This is like 95% done. Ready? Boom. So this is, yeah, like most of the shirt design is pretty set here. The only changes is mostly in the bottom half there. So for example, I want to make right now the water looks like it's almost like painted on. I want to change that so it's a little bit more kind of like rounded, and yeah. I know. We initially were going for a painted look that looks more similar to something to this. So this was the kind of like the starting point of the design. Actually, no, this is not even the starting point. So we had an original design that was more kind of like this. So it had this kind of font, and like the letters were sitting in the water, and then you could, and then like the black part of the letters there was actually like a window into a more realistic scenery, where you could see like a river and a waterfall in the background and the sky and the sun and yada yada. And that got too complicated because there were too many colors. We can't afford that many colors on the shirt. No, it's seriously like they charge you by the color. So we were like, okay. And then the thing is too, like, so when I was, this is based off an original sketch. This was like the original idea. But then I always go in and like try and find fonts that could fit the shirt. So I go in, look for some fonts, and I come across this font, and I'm like, I kind of love this font, and I kind of want to use it. But it didn't fit that idea where it was sitting in the water, and then like the letters were like a window into like a more realistic setting. So, and I was looking, I was like, oh, it's painted, and even the R, like we have 2 R's in this title here, and they both look different. So I was like, ooh, I like it. It's like customized or something like that. So yeah, we have Down the River here. Again, that's our title of the show. We've got the the year, Stag Marching Chargers, yada yada. So, and then I was like, okay, so let's make it. So again, the initial, once we decide, okay, we're gonna change the initial idea, we decided to do something like this. We were kind of playing around with like putting water and these cat, what are they called, cattails, on the sides and the water in the background there. And I was looking at it, I was like, I like it, but there's something missing. It's very plain. Not that plain is a bad thing. Not that plain is a bad thing, but we kind of wanted to like add a little bit to it. So again, the fact that it looks like it was painted, I was like, okay, what if it's a sign? So I put this background here. This background took forever to make. Because here's the thing, this background sign, the sign is essentially 2 colors, even though it looks like 3. And then in order to make a sign that looks like this, so hold on, let me turn off some of the layers here. Boom. So there's the one layer. So this is, oh, actually, I can even move the, let me see, which one is it? What is these? Turn off those for a second. So you can see here the sign, let's turn off all the white. This is one color. And then what I do is I add a dark brown layer, and now some of it is like 50% like transparency or opacity, or opacity, and then some of it's full opacity, so it's a little bit darker, or it's just going to look darker on the shirt. And then I use that half or 50% opacity to make things look a little bit lighter. So when we add those, let me turn these off for a second. So when I add, oh, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. When I add in those new layers, so here's the one with 50% opacity, and when you see these on the shirt, it'll be more like they're like just a series of really small dots, so that way it's not like a full solid color, but it makes it look darker than the base color. So there you can see we've added that little like slightly darker brown, and then the full opacity dark brown, which is going to be a solid color, is going to add that 3rd shade of brown, and that's how we get the sign there. And then we can add, from there we can add the whites, including the letters painted on. And actually, if you look really close, I'll zoom in a bit. If you look really close here, the letters are not even going to be full opacity, like full solid color. Yeah, if you look there, you can actually kind of see through into the brown, so that is intentional. So again, it won't be a solid color lettering on the logo there, Down the River 2022. So that way it kind of looks like the sign is kind of like peeking through a little bit, or like the brown of the sign's peeking through, so that again it looks like it will be painted on, and it'll almost look like the letter painting has kind of faded away over time. So that, again, that's what it's meant to look like there. Looks great so far. Oh, thank you. Agreed. Welcome in, Lord Gregorius. How are you today? Yeah, thanks. Welcome in, guys. If you're just coming in, we're just giving a little sneak peek here to the final shirt design. Let me get off this title screen on the game. We will switch to streaming video games later, but I wanted to give this sneak peek for people that came in to see it. So again, if you're just coming in, here's the back side. This is the first thing we showed today. This is finalized. This is all set. As usual, on the back of the shirt design, we say Stag Marching Chargers 2022 Fall Tour. I like to change this up sometimes, depending on, for example, sometimes Stag will travel to Disney World, which is in Florida, which that technically means it's interstate travel, which means I can say like 2022 national tour. And before COVID hit, initially there was a plan for the band to travel and the program to travel to Europe. So I was like, oh sweet, we can say 2022 world tour. But unfortunately, that is not the case this year. So it's, this year it just says 2022 fall tour. So again, we kind of make it look like a concert tour, where it's like, you know, you got this whole lineup of a schedule there. So, but you can see the schedule is basically locked in now. We made a few tweaks here to fix some outdated information. For example, like some of the teams that we're facing in football games and things like that. And I adjusted the tracking, or the space between, or not the space between, but like the spacing of the letters, so that everything lines up here. Because I don't like when the letters go past the white of the like the sides of the top part. So we adjusted that. So again, this back of the shirt is basically locked in, and then the front of the shirt here, you can see we've got, it's like a sign, a wooden sign on the river, and so we're gonna work on this a little bit here and kind of just see what we can do about this water. Again, initially we had the idea of like this kind of like painted scenery kind of thing, because again, the letters look like they're painted, so we initially wanted to match that. But I was like, something's missing. I was like, okay, let's do a sign, but I don't want the sign to look like it's just, you know, haphazardly painted. So I made like an actual looking sign, but now it just makes the water look weird. So we're gonna adjust that, and the cattails will kind of tweak those a little bit too. But basically, the top half, or like the sign itself, is basically set. One thing I will not stream. Some of you guys might know this already, especially if you guys are a bit like upperclassmen, older. So the shirts, I have fun with these every year, like literally every year, except what was the year that I didn't do it? Well, it's not that I didn't do it; it's that the previous band director took it out, and I'm like, dude, that's not cool. You didn't design the shirt. I hide my initials, because you know, like most people when they do artwork, they like sign it or whatever. I've hid my initials in every shirt except 2005. I've basically hid them. So I've done the shirts since 2004, and I've hidden my initials in all of them except for 2005. But again, it's not that I didn't hide it. I did, but then the previous band director took it out. And I'm like, dude. But yeah, so this is what the shirt's gonna look like in general. Again, I am gonna tweak this bottom part with the water here. But I gotta see if we can find a brush that fits, because again, I don't want it to look like it's painted. I want it to look more like it's like, you know, smooth and flowing river and all that stuff. So I gotta adjust the coloring on the cattails here again too, because again, they charge by the color, so I gotta make sure this color matches the color of the sign. Can you guys see my mouse? No, you can't see my mouse. That's not right. You guys should see my mouse. But any comments from looking at last year's shirt right now? Yeah, last year's turned out pretty cool. Last year's shirt is that's basically a rip off another logo. Well, okay, so not most, but like a lot of the shirts I do, they're usually like an homage to like a something, like a reference, and usually it's something that's like closely related to the show. Other times it might be a design that's just like an homage to so for those that don't know, I play a lot of video games, so a lot of them are homages to or homage, depending on how you want to pronounce it, to other things. So for example, the ones that come to mind, 2016 we did a space theme show. It was themed about or it was around the space race between, you know, the United States and the Soviet Union. So what we did is that design ended up being reminiscent of a mission patch. So like, you know, astronauts, they'll always have like a mission patch specific to their mission as they go up, whether it's on, you know, a Saturn V rocket or the space shuttle, or now on, you know, SpaceX. They always have a mission patch that's unique to their mission, has the names of any astronauts on that particular mission. So we designed actually, you know, I can just pull it up and show you guys actually. So that way you guys can like see what I'm actually talking about. Let's see here. Open up we have a 24 terabyte hard drive in this drawer next to me, and that hard drive has basically all the photos and documents and yeah, photos, videos, everything. If it'll log me in, please. From 1964 until now, so over 50 years. Actually, wait, we're getting close to 60, aren't we? What's the password here? I forgot my password. There we go. Bill of the future. All right. But yeah, thank you to those who followed. Appreciate that. I do actually stream every day. The last couple days, we've been showing a little bit of work on the shirts, whether it's a little bit on that water design or the background or the back of the shirt or things like that. So okay, here's the shirts that I was telling you. Actually, let's pull up all the cool ones here. Actually, let me close some of the things here I don't need. Okay. All right. So here is the logo for the one I was talking about. So again, we have all these like cool designs that are kind of just like a tribute to whatever the reference is of the show here. So let me pull this up in Illustrator. I use Adobe Illustrator to design all the shirts basically since 2010. So you can see here, again, this was the 2016 shirt. Again, it was reminiscent of the like the mission patches that astronauts wear. Hey guys, and welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just kind of going over some art stuff because we started the art stream I think 3 days ago actually. So I just kind of wanted to give an update and kind of show the near final design. Like Fire Emblem, but most importantly fun. Consider following. Oh, thank you. But yeah, so again, this was designed back then. It was again just kind of a tribute to the mission patches of yesteryear. And then what are some other ones? Yeah, I know someone in the chat was mentioning last year's design. Actually, I gotta find where I put those. Oh, actually, no, not that one. I gotta find the one from 2 years ago. I don't know where I put those files. For Crazy in Love. Like, where'd I put the logo? It's not gone. It's just I don't know where I put it. Here's the one from the year before that in 2019. You know, pre-pandemic. Is it this one? No. Here. So this is the one from 2019. How you doing today, Kaizen? Yeah, so end of the tunnel. So even though it looks like there's multiple shades here of like gray, this entire shirt was done with one screen, a single white screen. And again, the difference is that we use what are called halftones, like small dots. And if they're really, really far apart, it makes it look like almost there are like no dots there. So that's how we get this like very dark gray. And then if I put them a little bit closer together, then we get this like lighter gray. And then if we put them even closer, like almost to the point where they're like almost all over the place, then we get this kind of like almost light gray. And then finally, if it's essentially a solid white, then we get this white color here in the back. So again, this is all done with just a single color screen, which is how they do those t-shirts. Kaizen, thank you for shouting me out on my own channel. I'm tired and out of orbs because Dark Guy convinced me to. Wait, what happened? What'd you do? Why'd you summon? Why are we summoning? Also, let's watch the language in chat. All right. But yeah. So again, this is the shirt we're basically ending up with here. Again, I gotta just tweak this bottom third really. So because initially we wanted that like kind of like a painted look, but then eventually I decided to put everything on a wooden sign. Didn't want like a painted look for the sign, so now we're gonna adjust the water to match the style of the artistic style of the sign itself. So there you go. And then again, I will. The last thing is that I will not stream this, but I do hide my initials in every shirt design. Sometimes it can be really really tiny. Sometimes I can make it really big, but then I kind of hide it in the context. Actually, you know what? Let's reveal some of the older ones, because some of you guys, I'm not going to reveal like anything recent. Let's see. So like some of our seniors might still know the end of the tunnel. For example, okay, so we did a show called The Road Not Taken. Where is it here? And I'll show you like this like the type of ways I hide things. Ignore the fonts. It looks like I haven't installed the font that we use on this shirt on this particular computer. Told me I should go back in on the Summer Edelgard banner. It was that. Why would you do that? All right, let's see if I remember where I even hid my own initials. I think I hid it like between tree trunks. All right, chat. We're finding my initials. Where did I put it? Well, wait. Is that it? No. thought I found it. Maybe this was a bad example because I don't even remember where I hid my own initials. I thought I hid it between tree trunks somewhere. Oh, there it is. Do you guys see it? It's like, where's Waldo? But instead it's where having to pay $26 to break pity. Oh, see, yeah, that's why I don't do that. 200 orbs before finally getting an Edelgard. Nothing else of value. Other best thing I got was a 3-star Hinata. Oof. All right, do you guys see it? So my initials are C, R, P. So see if you can find it. I'll give you a hint. It's toward the, well, not toward, but it's on the left side of what you guys currently see on the screen. So of the portion of the picture, I think I see it. There's also an H. There's no H. Now, some of these might be kind of like deformed because, again, I'm not trying to make it too obvious. Manfro, you found it? Where'd you find it? So we're looking for C, R, P. Actually, it took like a decade for the band to figure out my my middle name. And then we just to poke fun at the kids at the time. We were like, let's make a reveal trailer. Where should I post in Discord? Oh, you don't. I mean, you can just say in the chat like around where, and I'll kind of because I'll know if you've got it or not. I mean, if you want to post in Discord, you can post it in general or something like that. But yeah, guys. By the way, if you like movies, go to Discord. There we go. But yeah, if you just give me like the general area of where you see it on the screen, and then I'll zoom in. Assuming if I'm convinced you found it, because again, I did find it here. It's actually pretty easy on this one. On this design. Dun, dun. Yeah, no ban. There's nothing going on in Faye today aside from Hall Form started though, right? I think that was today. Could be completely wrong. Oh yeah, Mule Strike counter phase, Forging Guns. I should probably do that. Where's my schedule? Oops, that's not the schedule. That's the section leader list. Yeah, Hall Form started today. Posted in general. Okay, let me see. Let me see if you found it. Yep, that's it. All right, so if you look here, guys, look on the screen. I'm going to zoom in on it. Dun, 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 dun. So let's zoom in here. Let's see if you guys found it. So I'm going to zoom in, and then I'm going to move to the left. Move in. Move in. You guys see it yet? Again, they're kind of deformed. That's on purpose so that it's not too obvious. So there you go. It should be pretty obvious at this point. Pretty easy. Yeah, this one looks like it was pretty easy. It's just a matter of finding where it was. So zooming out, you can kind of see on the image where it is now. So it's in that bottom left. All right, and then again, I'm not going to show you where I'm going to, hide it on this shirt. I've got some ideas. Let me see if I can pull up another one. Oh, hang on. I think my phone. I don't know. I just said it with like a southern accent there. I think I thought I was talking to Siri. Dun, dun, dun. And now the audio's gone. Great. Get Koopo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, that's not good. Why is this not working? My audio. Is it still detected? Hold on. There we go. Should work now. No? All right, we broke the sound. So many people joining Discord late. So we did a giveaway a while back. I don't know how many of them stayed. All right, we broke the sound. What's going on here? What if I close the app or turn off the phone? I don't know. But anyway, okay. How you doing, Gokupo? So again, this is the design. Again, I have an idea of where I might hide the letters. Let's do another one here if I can find one. I'm going to turn off my phone and restart it here. All right. State of Mind. So this was 2017. I'll reveal the one for the end of the tunnel next year, once all those marchers have graduated. Oh wow, that's right. We did a lot of them for this show. Was this it? Yes. Okay. So here was the 2017 design. What Photoshop software do you recommend? Photoshop. I use GIMP, but would you know if there's any better options? I mean, GIMP's a pretty decent one for the price. I think in its price range, that's probably. Actually, I don't like this version of the shirt. Hold on, because that's the version I made for the screen, so that way we could save on colors. But where's the one? There. Right? Yeah. Wait, where did I hide it on this one? I don't even know where I hid it. It's probably super, like, I don't even remember where I hid it on this one. This one used a lot of halftones because, again, we try and cut down the number of colors on the shirt because it's costly. They charge you by the color. So I use a trick called halftones to get more colors out of less. But yeah, if you can afford it, I mean, Adobe has something called Creative Cloud now, which is a monthly subscription, which means you don't have to pay as much at once. So you can get something like Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, all that stuff. Do the letters have to be next to each other? They have to be relatively next to each other, and they have to be in order. Yes. Let me see if I can find. Oh, actually, we pulled up the 2016 one earlier. Let me show you that one. That one, I think I did a better job of hiding it. They didn't find it until later that first night. Let's see here. Front. That one. All right. So here's the design. I wonder if any of you guys can see it already. Anyone have a guess as to where it might be on this shirt design? Let me pull this over. There we go. Anyone have a guess as to where it might be? I will zoom in a bit more. Okay, otherwise you could cheat and say part of the O is a C, or part of the 0 is a C. No, I don't do that. If I'm hiding it, if I'm gonna hide it among the letters, it's gonna be a separate thing entirely. Actually, I'll show you an example of that in a bit. Let me unlock my phone so we can have some. Oh, it's picking up my AirPods again. Yes, trust this computer. This is my computer. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so sound should work now. All right. Is it the text on the rocket? No, but very good guess though. Hey Pamoya, welcome in. How's the art going? Pretty good. Oh, hang on. Why is it still going to my AirPods? System capture. There we go. Okay. But yeah, we did make some significant change, Pamoya. Earth part? Yes, it is on the Earth part. Good. Yeah, so now you're thinking how I am. I'm always thinking like, okay, where can I hide it? Where can I hide it? It's going to be a crater on the moon. Good guess. But I actually did choose the Earth part just because there's a little bit more to work with there. Doing well. How about me? I'm doing okay. A little tired. Again, long day of band camp. Although the weather was a little bit nicer today. It wasn't as hot as last week. It was like about 12 degrees cooler. Or the coastline. Yes. So now which coast do you think I hit it? We're looking for your watermark. Heck if I know. I'm on mobile. Yeah, so real quick for those who just came in, we did update the show shirt for this year a bit. So I'll show you that right now. So we did make because I remember on the original design, I was like, something's missing. Like, so this was the original, well, not original, but this is like the first thing I showed you guys. and I was like, something's missing. It doesn't look like as full or complete. So I was like, okay, what if we, because the words look like they're painted, right? Well, what if I painted them on something? So I was like, okay, let's paint it on a wooden sign that's just been out there by this random river out in the whatever. I think you guys are posting in Discord. No, that's not it. That's Newfoundland. I see a C but no P or R. Again, it is all in order. The Arctic? No, it's actually quite far from there. But anyway, so we added a wooden sign, so it's gonna look like this. Now, I'm not done with this. Again, I do want to modify the water part now, because if the sign doesn't look like it's got that painted style, because the letters still look like they're painted, but they're painted on the sign. So I'm going to try and adjust that. And we already said this before about the water. I kind of want to adjust the water to match the artistic style of this now. So now I think it does look much fuller, and I did show this to the rest of the staff already, and they're fans of the design. And I also wanted, you can see there's that kind of like line that's cutting through the word river. That's because the word river is painted on 2 wooden blanks. So attention to detail, guys. That's the important thing. Attention to detail. Nova Scotia Prince Edward. Let's see here. You could hide the P inside the R. No, that'd be kind of no. But they yeah, it turned out pretty well. All right, let's see. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Let's see if you guys can find it yet. So we know it's somewhere on the Earth. I'm gonna zoom in on the globe here. Can you guys see it yet? Again, my internet's better, so I'm streaming at a bitrate. You guys should be able to see it if you go like full screen or something. Hit it between grass blade, or hide it between. We'll see. I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm sure wherever I put it, you guys will end up finding it that same day. But whether it takes you guys like 5 minutes or like 5 hours, that's the real trick. That's the real trick. Oh, someone in Discord found it. Well done. All right, so let's zoom in. Let's see where it is. You guys see it? South America. Hey Oliver Y, welcome in. See it at the bottom. Yep, there it is, guys. Well done. So yeah, that's the kind of thing I go for when I try and hide my initials. And again, I will hide it on this year's shirt. I'm not going to show that on stream because I want to at least give you guys some challenge or something to do once you guys get your shirts. But yeah, I mean, I've got some options. I don't want to hide it anywhere too obvious. Like, I can tell right now where you guys think I'm going to hide it, but I'll come up with something. Let's see. Let's find another one here. Oh, this one was tricky. Let me see if I showed it on the version that I have here. So this is the 2014. Ignore the font again. That the numbers aren't supposed to overlap like this. I wonder if that got moved. Whatever. So fun fact: this piano, this image of a piano here, that's actually a photo of the piano at my parents' house. So that's why some of the shading over here, there's a little bit of shading on the keys to make it look more realistic, because it's literally a photo. I just converted a photo into a vector art. You got the red felt here, and then you got the keys again. They're not all like perfectly shaped or anything like that, because again, it's from a photo. Probably in the grass. Who knows? I feel like that would be too easy, so maybe I won't hide it there. You could add dashes to the board for texture and hide it there. Maybe. Who knows? I could make it like really big and just somehow make it like it'd be like so in your face that people wouldn't even look for it. They'd be like, "Oh, it's somewhere small. It's somewhere small." Did you guys find this one yet? This one's a little bit different in a way, but between B and C. There you go. As you can see here, I actually used the negative space for the R and the P. Let me still kind of last year's shirt. I'd have to think. Where did I hide it on last year's? I'm trying to remember.
I did hide it there. I know specifically did. I just don't remember off the top. I'd have to look at it. If I saw it, I'm sure I could be like, oh, yep. I actually, you know what? How long have I been on? About 40 minutes. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh. Yep, got it. This one's tricky though because I don't think the shirts came out as aligned as I thought they would, or as I hoped they would. So if you look at like some of the letters and the shapes, you can tell some of them, like especially the halftones, are supposed to line up so that they kind of overlap and you get different colors. Also, did I miss the fundraiser stream? So for those that missed the announcement, so the fundraiser stream is now a fundraiser week, and that's going to be basically doing a subathon week. That'll be next week because I don't have any, aside from like evening rehearsals on Tuesday and Thursday. I don't have anything going on next week. Well, on a dentist appointment to get my Invisalign out for good. So, all right, let's close this now. I'll show you one more. Assuming, let's see here. This one was the first one where I kind of like didn't make it so like basic. Let me see. Yeah, this one. I'll show you this one. This is 2008. Ignore the bottom fonting, and again, I just didn't install that font. You are so charitable. Well, no, it's my I'm a teacher and don't get paid over the summer fundraiser. Okay, just want to know because I owe you two. Okay, yeah. Thank you. That'll get us up to an even 30. All right, chat. Let's zoom in a bit. Can anyone find the initials? Now this one's basically just letters. So like again, we've talked about hiding letters among letters. Will fundraiser week include the shopping stream? Probably. I'm like, I mean, I've got 3 weeks off, I think, or 2 weeks off, 3 weeks, something like that. But yeah, we'll probably put it within the week, probably toward the end of it. It'll be like the big celebration. Yay! All right, anyone have any thoughts here? Where did I hide my initials? Also, chat, so today, because there's nothing going on in Faye, we have two options. Do I start and basically just plow through a run of Three Hopes, or do we do a Mario Kart stream? Because again, I haven't tested Mario Kart since I got my new internet, so I assume everything's perfectly fine. He's fundraising his ability to continue to eat. Yeah, that basically. Also his class. Nope, that's a separate stream. That's a separate stream. Because it makes it hard for me to kind of sort like, okay, what's for me and what was earmarked for my classroom if I try and do it all in one. So yeah, that'll be a separate stream. But yes. Dun, dun. Anyone find it yet? Or was it really hard? This one was tougher when I first did this one. Because again, I hit it in a way that was different in that it wasn't as obvious as previous shirts. Now, to be fair, this was 2008. The only previous shirts were 2007, 2006, and then 2004, because again, the previous director took it out of 2005. We could finally finish that in time. Well, I want to try and get through Three Hopes before Xenoblade drops on Friday. So, no one found it yet, or you guys just give up? You guys just stop caring? After all, maintaining Fire Emblem collection over food. I mean, to some extent. I mean, I'll still eat, but I'll definitely, you know, cut back on anything I don't need. No more fast food. Actually, I don't eat fast food often. If I do eat fast food, it's usually like Popeyes or does Chipotle count as fast food? I guess kind of does. So no one found it. I'm gonna zoom in. Let's see. Let's see how quickly you guys can see it. You guys see it? This one was tough. This one was tough. So using space and negative space and everything here. Looking between the yellow lines, between the giant yellow lines here. Like I'm eating less both because of my stomach being there. Oh, right, yeah, but you have a special situation, so. But yeah, look between the yellow lines here, guys. Near like the top third, you see that little curve in the black area? That's the C. So there's that little like kink in the black part there. That's the C. And just below that, you see that little thing in the middle that looks like an R. And then at the bottom, you get the red cut out of the black that looks like a P. So again, they are in order. C, R, and then P. No, Lord Gregorius, yeah, it's got to be in order. So the C is like maybe like a third from the top there. The R is like smack dab in the middle, and the P is near the bottom. So again, the C is just that little, the way the black is like curved into it. That's hard. Yeah, so I want, because before the previous ones, they were just like super easy. Everyone was finding it right away. So I was like, all right, I got to get creative here. I got to get creative. So with that in mind, again, I got to be creative on this one. I'm going to hide it so that way hopefully you guys won't find it. The problem is, okay, I can't make it super small because if I make it super small, like down to the pixel, the problem is the shirt printers, like the screen printers, you know, the screen printers, it's not like a digital screen where you can go down to the pixel. I make something a pixel big on my design, it might not print like properly on the shirt so that you can see it. So I have to print it big enough that I know, or I have to design it big enough that I know that it'll show up on the shirt, but at the same time, either I have to make it not so big that you guys can't find it easily, or I have to get creative in how I hide it. So I've got a few options on this one right now. I'm thinking about where to put it. But again, the big things here are that I want to adjust the shape of the water so that way, again, the painted water style was a previous idea, but now that I've added the sign, it doesn't quite match the style. So we're gonna adjust the water to make it look more, a little more like bubbly and flowy and things like that. Not like bubbly like boiling, but like, you know, rounded. And then I want to adjust the colors on these cattails here because again, the brown has to match the sign brown, and then the greens, I'll have to use some halftones to get some different shades. I don't want all the grass to be the same color there. I don't see the C, but I see the others. Like I know where a C should be, but I don't see it as a C. Hide the R and the P on the edges. I mean, anything you tell me right now, I can't do it because there are people in chat that would be like, oh, I know where it is because they said it in chat. So anything you guys tell me to do, I'm not going to do it. I'll find a way to do it. Yeah, I've got some ideas. But there, oh, you know, I should probably get rid of my little color swatch here. So these are colors from the actually, where's that website? Where to go? Oh, did we close it? Maybe I closed the website. Window. Was this it? Yeah. Here. Hi, I'm not gonna. If you guys tell me to do it in chat, I'm not gonna do that. Making his hiding options go down. So your secret is telling me to list every possible location, so you can't do it at all. Oh, I'll do it. Challenge accepted. But anyway, so here's this website that I use as a guide. So these are the shirts that we order from, because we get these dry fit show shirts. So that way, you know, if they get wet, it just like runs off, or if you get sweaty, it just runs off. So it's super breathable. I mean, people can order them as cotton t-shirts as well, but we get these kind of like dry fits athletic shirts. So the colors that you see here are basically the color options that we have. And initially people were like, oh, river, you know, the show's about a river, make it blue. That's a little too on the nose, because then if I make the shirt blue, I can't depict a river on the shirts. So I had to pick something else. And then I was looking at, okay, well, if it's a river, it's gonna be surrounded by nature, right? So what if the shirt's green? And we looked at some green options. And I mean, we had this forest green, which, you know, that could have worked. But I wanted to go more with this military green here, which I think matches the aesthetic of the shirt. Like, I could have gone forest green. I just feel like it's a different. What's the word I'm looking for? Aesthetic. No, that's not the best word for it. But anyway, this green here, nope, that's a bit bright for like nature green. And this one, no. So I was basically between this green, this military green, or this olive color. But then I was like, no, I don't. No. So we went with this one. More of a swampy green. I like your choice. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, it's a military green style. I will say though, hang on, let me see if I can find it. In the future, we actually have more options than just these shirts. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. So we have these ombre options. So if we ever come up with a show that it's like, hey, I could use this. Basically, it's just adding to my artistic arsenal here. So we can do gradients on shirts in the future. Now, every year I'm like, okay, is this the year we finally do gradients? Nope. But this is an option. So we can go with any of these colors in the future if we want. The thing I don't like about this is that it basically always starts with white on top. So we have, I'm sure that narrows down the possibilities of, you know, show concepts that could work with these types of shirts. But yeah, we do have this option of going with a white fading into a different color gradient. Like if this, like the show here, it's called Down the River, but if it was more like an ocean kind of thing, I could probably work with some of the bluer shirts here, like this light blue one or this dark blue one over here, and somehow make it like that. If we do a what else? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But yeah, this is an option. You can do one with like a beach theme. Yeah, something like that. Can you hide the letters and blurs between colors? In the blurs between colors. What do you mean blurs between colors? I mean, there shouldn't be any blurs between colors because it's a screen printed design. Although, like I said again, this sign is basically 2 shades of brown that we accomplish by using halftones. So here's the base. Actually, I'm gonna do this. So here's the base brown, and then what I do is there's a dark brown screen. Now, when I put it at full opacity, we get this really dark shade of brown. But if I put it at half opacity, where it's like basically just a series of dots, so you can see some of the light brown peeking through, and some of it is the dark brown dots, then we get this 50%. So you can see it almost like acts like a second color in between. So is that what you mean, or Jaws theme one, the dark blue? Possibly, yeah, something like that. I can see that actually. That's basically off the Jaws movie poster. Like the area of the shirts where the white meets color. Oh, you mean in the gradient shirts? In these ones? Can you ask them to hide things there? I mean, I don't ask them to hide things there. I just hide it. So these shirts are already pre-made, and then the screen printing designs, I send them my design. They basically make a screen, They designed a screen based on the file I sent them, and then they basically just push the screen ink through and onto the shirts that way. So whatever I design ends up on the shirt. So again, those shirts that you're seeing there are already designed, and it's basically up to me to put it into the shirt via the screen. Although this looks bad when combined with pretty much any color, I would know. I accidentally bought olive card sleeves and can't find a deck where they work well with without making it bad looking. Cool. Creamsicle! Creamsicle, guys. There we go. The Candyland show. Like the area of the shots for the... Oh yeah, I read that already. Okay. But yeah, so we can get different colors by using halftones. But again, those halftones, that could be a key to hiding some letters real small because they're basically just dots. But again, I can't make it too small. All right, I'm going to get rid of the swatch here. So let's add the white back. I think I know where I'm going to put it. I think I know where I'm going to put it. All right. Any thoughts on this before we wrap that section of the stream up for today? I'm going to take actually a quick break so I can get my water. Because, again, at the start of the stream, I was like, oh, I just brushed my teeth and used mouthwash, so I'm not supposed to drink anything. But now it's been at least half an hour, so I can go get a bottle of water again. So, any comments, any feedback? Again, part of the reason I normally don't reveal the shirts, at least not to our ensemble, early. But I was like, you know what? Might get feedback. Does anyone like absolutely hate the design, or does anyone like the design but maybe have some thoughts they'd like to share? No guarantees I'm going to change anything. But if anyone has any feedback, Chaos Season is next hype. Next hype. I'm not a big fan of Chaos Season. Like, I don't even have a team for Chaos Season. I have 5 units that don't even go well together. Elvina's bonus for it when she's already the best unit in the mode. Of course, of course. That's great. Just... Oh, add the running water, like you said. Yeah, yeah. So again, yeah, because the original idea was to do like a painterly style, but now it doesn't match the style that I did the sign in. So we're just gonna round out some corners there. I still want it to be like, so because it's supposed to be a river, right? But I can't make the river infinite because the screen design is not gonna be infinite. You know, the shirt ends at some point and the screen ends at some point. So I still want it to be. It's kind of like. Suggest that the river continues on beyond the design itself, but of the parts of the river you see there, I do want to kind of round things out a bit. Do you have enough units to make a team? I do. I just haven't made a team because I'm lazy. Chaos Season hit right when I was like, you know what? I need a break from AR. I mean, lately I've not been trying to even maintain vaults. Like, I'll get in the vault and I'll be all right. We'll try, but if I lose, oh well, we're done. Chaos Season is the only good AR. I'll probably get into it eventually. It's just right now, it's like it came at the worst time for me. So, but yeah, I'm glad you guys like the design. But yeah, again, we just found a font the other day. Was this Friday? I think it was Friday. We just found a font, and I was like, yeah, I really like this font, so we're sticking with it. And again, the backside of the design, or backside of the shirt is finalized. So that's our schedule for the year. We kind of do it like a concert tour. So I even say like 2022 fall tour, and then if they ever do like a trip to Disney World, which makes it interstate travel, then I can officially say it's 22, or I can say it not 2022, but I can say whatever year it is and say like, oh, it's a national tour. And then one year they were supposed to go to like Europe before the pandemic shut that down. I was like, oh, sweet, I can call it a world tour. No Mythic Blessings is such a nice change. Same with not requiring Mythics at all if you don't want to use it. That's fair. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Any last minute feedback? I'm going to take a break here in a bit, and we're going to switch over to some games. And I'm going to go get some water because I am thirsty. Guys, it wasn't as hot today as it was like last week, but I'm still very dehydrated. Very dehydrated. Disneyland in Paris, a world tour, yeah, right. Like even just like even if they ended up saying like, oh, we're just gonna go to Toronto, because again, we're in like the Chicago area. If they say like, oh, we're going to Toronto this year, I can be like, okay, that's officially an international tour. I can technically say it's a world tour, but I'd probably err on the side of saying like, oh, it's let's just say international, because like when again going from Chicago to Europe, that you can definitely say, okay, world tour. Can't wait to see it. Is it really a world tour if you don't visit a volcano? That's a valid point there, Kaizen. Very valid point. Very valid point. All right. All right, no other feedback. All right, we are gonna be. I'm gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back after a bit. Remember, guys, we're gonna be playing some Switch stuff. What do you guys want to play? Because again, there's nothing going on in FA. I could do 3 Hopes, because again, I still have yet to start the 2 routes I need to finish by Friday. Oops. But I don't know like what people in the chat have played and what people want to avoid because of spoilers. Ghost of Canada real. I mean, they have in the past, just not this year. So like I don't know, we could do 3 Hopes, but again, let me know what you guys have played in terms of routes, and because again, I have to play through Azure Gleam and Golden Wildfire before Friday, like in full. I don't care if I have to pull an all-nighter on Thursday, because again, Thursday, I guess Thursday night the game comes on. I want to start. Well, no, we'll start. How about this? We'll start Xenoblade later on Friday, because I want to give people a chance to like get a head start. Because once I start it, we're gonna keep going through it. I don't care if you guys if it's a spoiler for you. If we do 3 Hopes, I gotta head out for spoilers. Oh, you haven't played any routes yet? Okay. Go ahead. I'm trying to 100% the game anyway, so screw spoilers. Just do the rest of 3 Hopes off stream to do it faster. That's true. I do work faster off stream. But if there was a wave formation, I mean, it's not like the initial show idea was the power of water. So we were initially gonna do like, oh, here's a river stream, like very nice and calm, and then okay, here's a what was the second one? Or maybe river was the second one. Like the first one was supposed to be like nice and calm. Maybe it was like a stream or a pond, and then the next one was supposed to be like then like rapids or something, or a bigger river, and then the third one was gonna be like the ocean waves. Ooh, ah. So that was the original show idea, but then somehow we ended up on. Well, I think it's more because, when we ended up picking the song River Songs, American River Songs, they picked it because it got the word river in the title. And American River Song, it's March. So, I'm listening to it. I'm like, this doesn't give me that whole, like, different types of water streams anymore. It gives me a very, old Mark Twain, kind of Tom Sawyer vibe. Steamboat down the river. You guys ever read Tom Sawyer or Huck Finn? Anyone ever read that? Well, I used to read that when I was in high school back in the day. Back in the day. I don't know what accent that was a horrible accent. I don't even know what that was. It would look something like a sound wave. Ah, there's a show idea right there. I'm on chapter 7 of my first run of Scarlet Blaze. Oh, okay. Well, we just finished Scarlet Blaze, so yeah, I wouldn't be playing that one. You could probably get a route done every 2 days off stream since no school. If I'm playing normal and I'm just playing straight through, I could probably finish it. Delta Queen Waltz is a good one. Hey, there you go. Yeah. I mean, we could do Mario Kart. We could do something else. I haven't played Smash since they added Steve and Alex. Actually, I haven't played Alex yet. So we could do that too. Again, my internet is good now, and I kind of want to test it. Because again, Xenoblade, actually, I could just pull out Xenoblade 1. We haven't played the main one on Switch yet. We played it on Wii and 3DS. But again, I want to test out like faster and busier stuff on screen, because if we're going to stream Xenoblade 3 on Friday, I want to make sure the stream can handle it. We should be able to, because before when we did our test, so I used to stream at 1,000 kilobits per second. And then we did some tests using my phone as a hotspot, because that allowed me to go at a higher bit rate. So we tested 2,500 and 3,000, and both those were fantastic. They were like the minimum that I need. Like 2,500 was the minimum I needed to stream those types of games without getting like major compression artifacts. 3,000 was like a safe amount, like a safe streaming bitrate. And now I'm at like 4,500, so we should have plenty of overhead there. Never read most of the required reading books. Just use SparkNotes. Kaizen. Bought the game in 2018. Never played it. Smash never interested me. I won a medal at Nintendo's booth at E3. Just saying. Just saying. Never bought most of Fighter Pass 2 because I was disappointed by the one. I mean, I wanted to have it just to make sure I had it, you know. So if I ever wanted to play as any of them, I could. Hey, Story Streams, welcome in. How are you doing today? You're late, but here. Welcome in. I was just showing off some shirt designs that I finished, or not finished. Well, this one, the back side is finished. The front side, I got to update the water, but we're getting a little later than I already expected, so we got to get to some games. But yeah, this is the shirt design again for those of you that came in for the shirt, the preview, the sneak peek. Sneak peek. You know, a lot of people misspell sneak peek, so I had to make sure I spelled it right. So sneak, S-N-E-A-K, peek, P-E-E-K. Because a lot of people, they'll write sneak as, you know, E-A, and then they'll write peak as E-A, but that's like a peak like a mountain, not like peak like you're looking. Mithra, Pyra, and Sora were the only two I liked from 2, so it's probably a good thing. Yeah, I haven't tried those. I haven't tried those 2, or I haven't tried, is it Kazuya? I haven't tried Kazuya, and I haven't tried Sephiroth yet. I've tried Steve. It's alright. I tried Min Min. That was actually kind of fun. But I haven't tried any of the 4 after that. Admitting to cheating in front of a teacher. Yeah, don't spark notes. That's not cool. You won a medal by playing Smash for Bayo? You gotta include the Astros, buddy? No, I don't think she was in the demo. Yeah, when we were playing at E3's at Nintendo's E3 booth, we were using the demo. I think there were roughly around 15, maybe 20 characters at most. I think it was like 15. And of course, I always use the Fire Emblem characters. And I think there were 2 at the time. I think there was Marth and maybe Ike. Is it Ike? I think it was Ike. And as you know, I guess I always use the Fire Emblem characters. So I was using them, and so what they did is they had these like regular demo stations set up all around the booth. If you won at that or at those, you got a T-shirt. I ended up with like 10 T-shirts, and then later that summer, I gave them all to the marching staff, and then we just like showed up one day all wearing the Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS T-shirt, and that was fun. That was fun. So I did that back in, what was it, 2014? And then the thing is though, that was just around the kiosks that were around the booth. Eventually, they had this big stage area in the middle with this giant screen, and to get in, you either had to have won like a bajillion of like the smaller ones, or the person who was like guarding the line to the big stage, you had to convince them. So what I did, so like it was obviously someone that worked in Nintendo, like the Treehouse. I didn't know that one at the time, but then I was like, hey, my friend Gil can vouch for me. So I like literally called him up on the phone. I was like, hey, talk to this person. And of course they knew each other because they worked together. So I was like, all right, he can vouch for me, and he's like, yeah, he's good, let him through. So Gil got me in there, and I won. What's Amazon Japan recommending me now? Well, that reminds me, hold on. There's something on Amazon Japan that I wanted to buy, but was listed as out of stock yesterday, but it shouldn't be. So let's just check again real quick. I gotta buy this month's Nintendo Dream issue because the Fire Emblem interview from last month continues this month. Y'all, should I have red or rosé? Red. Partners isn't cheating. I still pass the quizzes. I just don't understand. Yes, but you have to read the regular thing first. You can use it as a guide afterwards, but you gotta read the regular thing. By a character that's on par with Brawl Meta Knights, you gotta mention that part. No, I used Marth to win. I tried using Ike, but no, I had to win with Marth. Made yellow Mega Man in the Smash 4 demo. Okay, you said before that you won a thing using Bayo. I never said I've never played with Bayo except for maybe trying her out. Then it timed me out for quite a while because I said winning with Bayo. Are you sure it wasn't someone else and I timed you out for saying that? Because I've played Bayo maybe like twice ever, and it was definitely not at E3 because I don't think she was in the demo for E3. Reddit is. You timed me out twice before. Right, but I don't think we were talking about me. Other for arguing that deep dish pizza is bad. Yes, deep dish pizza is amazing, and I will fight you for this, or time me out. All right. All right, we're gonna take a break, guys. I'll figure out. We're gonna definitely play something on Switch. I just don't know what yet. But I'm gonna take a break. I need to get some water, so I will be back. For those of you who came for the sneak peek here, that'll be it for this portion. So you guys that are leaving, or if you're leaving, have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I know that for sure. But for everyone else, yeah, we'll come back after the break. We'll switch to the Switch, and I don't know what we're playing yet. So I will be back. I need some water. I'm very thirsty. BRB, enjoy the commercials.
Where did you get that?
Mom, what is that? This is some torch I'm passing you. Right.
ファイアーエンブレム
はい。
ということですけど、やったことは
あ、始めて3日目です。はい。
3日。僕は一応ファミコンで初めてファイアーエンブレムが出た時からやってるんで、一応20年。それこそ CM は見たことあるんですか？
ないです。
ファイアーエンブレム手強いしみれ。
ファイアーエンブレム新紋章の謎。
そんな一斉に行く？
これ行きましょう。もうここに
わわわわわわわわわわ。
行きましょう。
うーわ。
ちょっと静かにしてもらってもいいですかね。
誰撮ってんの？私はこうするぞっていうのをちょっと見ていただきたいんですけど。
ちまちま言ってもダメ。
ちまちまじゃないですよ。頭を使ってるんですよ。
ちょびちょびじゃないですか。
いやもうほぼノーダメージで。
ノーダメージでいけないじゃないですか。
ファイアーエンブレム新紋章の謎。
Rated teen.
I won't give up, brother.
Fire Emblem Hues.
Game Boy Advance. Fire Emblem.
一本橋の攻防。守りの堅い兵で敵を足止めし、後ろから間接攻撃。敵の陣形を崩したら牙で素早く攻め込む。任天堂 DS ファイアーエンブレム新暗黒竜と光の剣。
Warring gods tore a continent apart. To achieve peace, you must lead two armies to victory. New treacherous dungeons await exploration. In Fire Emblem Echoes, each choice you make in battle could mean life or death. Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, on Nintendo 3DS, rated T for teen.
ファイヤーエンブレム暁の女神。灰色の悪魔を倒す、それが俺の夢だ。
戦士たちよ、今ここにレスターの世を打ち立ててやろう。これはあらゆる過去の因縁に決着をつけ、我々が未来へと歩き出すための戦いだ。
トドラの未来を女神に任せはしない。
ファイヤーエンブレム無双風化雪月。
急を告げるバレンシア大陸。老騎士マイセンに鍛えられた少年アルムは邪悪な力から大陸の平和を取り戻すため長い戦いの旅に出るのであった。ゲームは物語を超える。ロールプレイングシミュレーション、ファミコンソフト「ファイヤーエンブレム外伝」。
This is Fire Emblem Awakening. The choices you make here last forever. So as you team up with allies on the battlefield to command your army of knights, archers, mages and more, you'd better make sure your strategy is right, because every decision counts. This is life. This is death. This is Fire Emblem Awakening. Only on Nintendo 3DS and 3DS XL.
それは未来を守るため、それは祖国を守るため。戦いの最中、王子クロムと固い絆で結ばれていく仲間たち。サポートするよ。デュアルアタック。これが絆か。食らいなさい。仲間の数だけ戦い方が増えていく。守ってみせる。これで終わりだ。絆で戦う。任天堂 3DS ファイヤーエンブレム覚醒。
Legions of enemies as your favorite heroes. Fire Emblem Warriors. Switch and play. Nintendo Switch. Game rated T for teen.
どうしよう。まあ一歩ずつでいいんじゃない？ダメ！ガンガン攻めなきゃ！囲まれちゃいそう。ならば、ここは左から攻めるべきかと。難しいって面白い。ファイヤーエンブレムヒーローズ。
Two kingdoms on the brink of war.
Will you join Hoshida, the people you were born to?
Or stand with Nor, the family who raised you?
When every decision can mean dire consequences.
Where does your loyalty lie?
In blood?
Or bond? Fire Emblem Fates, Conquest and Birthright, only on Nintendo 3DS, rated T for teen.
Bienvenue à l'Académie des officiers, professeur. Votre premier choix, rallier un des 3 grands leaders du pays.
Alright, real quick guys, before we get to Switch stuff, I forgot I have to do a couple more things, work stuff. So let me pull this back up. But we're actually going to switch to what's called Pieware. Window capture. Hey Shidian, welcome in. We'll get to the games in a little bit here. I'm just gonna do one quick thing. Pieware. Oh, big. How you doing today, Shadian? There we go. So this is our marching band drill writing software. Bring this down a couple layers. So I gotta adjust. So today we did a change. We swapped the counts for a couple sets. Actually, let me do this real quick. Let me close and reopen because sometimes after a while the program gets slow. So quit. Yes. I'll reopen. Hey Yuko, welcome in. We'll get to the games in just a moment, but we're gonna do some marching band stuff for work real quick. How are you doing today, Yuko? Welcome. Shadian got all my guys to 10. Now I'm getting to 20. Nice. Just level them up. How far are you in the story now at this point? Fire Emblem water bottles with the insulation is so good. This is so cool. Finish the first book. There you go. And now you get to like one of the good books. Book 2. Well, okay, never mind. I was gonna make a comment, but I'll let you get through the entirety of the book on your own, and then we can talk. Tired had broken. Oh yeah, I hate that. Hey Nanonator, welcome in. We're just gonna do some marching band stuff real quick before we get to some games. So we're gonna update some drill. If you guys have ever been in marching band, you might be familiar with this program. I don't know, maybe, possibly, I don't know. So it's called Pieware. Thank you for the shout out, Yuko. Appreciate that. Still working on the quest stuff. I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of quests. Yeah. But Delta Queen Waltz in Discord music. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Was it set number? There's a whole 10 in here somewhere. That's not it. There it is. So the preset is a move 8, and then there's a whole 10. We switched it. Let me check something actually in here. I want to check if any of those are curve paths because that makes editing this a bit harder. Nanator, how's your evening going? We did a bit of an art stream earlier. We didn't do much with the art. We just kind of revealed it. So here I'm updating some drill, and then after this we're gonna actually, before we get to the switch, we're gonna go into heroes, clear up some space in the barracks, because I need at least like 2 or 3 circles worth, and then we'll go to switch. Not sure what we're playing yet, because there's nothing going on in heroes. We're just prepping for tomorrow. I mean, the Hall of Form is going on, but there's not much to stream in there. Oh, I gotta zoom in. Alright, so here's our drill. Now, this is the whole 10. So, how do I do this here? We unlock this, and I'm going to move this one. Unlock it back. Okay, good. Now, I need to select everyone. You summon? Is there a summoning banner? I don't think there's a summoning banner. Is there a summoning banner today? No, there's no summoning banner today. But yeah, we need to clear up some space in the barracks, because tomorrow I'm probably going to try and get Asker pretty... well, I'm going to try relatively okay hard, I don't know, to get Asker. Like 2 or 3 circles. Hang on, I need to check one thing in the move here. Are any of these curved paths? These are all straight, so that makes it real easy for me here. Perfect. Oh no! No, the mellows and trumpets. Ah. Themes suck. What? Or 2 for me? Wait, what do you mean? Also, I'm getting the sniffles now. Why? Alright, let's see here. So is it just this brass curve that does curve paths? Everyone else is straight paths? Guard as well. Yeah, everyone except the mellow and trumpet line. So let me select all of it here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to morph so they take 10 counts to get there. Think anyone's gonna notice if I don't morph the trumpets and the mellows? Oh, you summon 2 thieves. Oh. Hard to level because low damage. Yeah. I mean, I usually just put them into special training. They're fine. So here's the thing, Pyreware is not really my area of expertise, and I just have it so that I can make any small fixes here and there, and then upload it to our UDB app. But the big changes are usually done by our drill writer, Mr. R. I don't know how to do curved paths. Should we find out? Hold on. Pyreware curved path. Fixed interval float? I don't even know what that means. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start wrapping the package before getting ready to get it sent out. Just give me. Okay, no worries. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Using special training and find the map easy to level up healers. Yeah, you just gotta get them to. Hold on. Tool, fixed interval float tool. Allows transitions to incorporate curved paths. Okay. Alright, fixed interval float tool. Once performers are selected, fixed interval float tool. So it's this button here. One performer will have a blue handle on them. Okay. Got it. This is the guide performer handle. The performer with the guide performer handle is the performer that all the other performers reference to create curved pathways. Because of this, we'll always take a straight line path to destination. Wait, what? No, that's not what we want. Wait, what? Curve shape option, we'll create a curve shape. Sorry, this is all like new to me, guys, here. Because again, this is not really my job. Well, writing drill is not my job. My job is to fix stuff. Curve shape, okay. Got that. And handles. Okay. Show paths, show symbols. But how do I make the path curve? Can I adjust this at all, or what's going on here? It's not letting me do anything. It's not letting me do it. Let's see here. Let's see. Is it less than Paul? Welcome in. Did I miss the show shirt? I can show you right now. I'm just doing some changes to the drill here. Again, writing drill is not my area of expertise, so this is Mr. R's job really. But I'm supposed to know enough to be able to make small fixes here so that I can upload to the UDB app. But I don't know how to do curve paths. But did I miss a shirt? No, I can show it to you right now. You want to see it? So here, I'll show you the back first. How are you doing, by the way? So here's the back. This is all our schedule. So this is finalized, or was finalized earlier today. So you can see here all the events. And then, okay, let me show you an earlier design of the shirt. So initially we were like, okay, let's find some... So the initial design or idea was to have like these big block letters, and they were sitting in water, like it was just kind of like slightly submerged in water. But then like the black area of the text here was supposed to be like, oh, it's like a window into like this more realistic scene of like there's a sun in the background, a sky, waterfall, river, well, yada yada yada. So I was like, okay, cool, let's go find some fonts then. We're going to look for some fonts. No, don't say cool yet. This is not the shirt. This was the idea. So we're like, okay, let's go find some fonts. We go searching for fonts on stream. Actually, we literally did this on, I think, Friday. And we did, we were searching for some fonts, and I come across this font that I'm like, this seems to fit real well. It doesn't fit my idea at all, but I really like this font for this particular show. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go with this font, and we'll see how that changes the design or where this takes us. So we came up with this font. And I was like, okay, I like this font. It looks like it's painted, you know. And then we did this kind of like, you know, like we just put a river in the background there. We did some cattails on the sides. I'm like, okay, this is a good start, but I feel like it's missing something. So it's like, okay, well, the letters look like they're painted on something. So I was like, okay, well, what if we painted it on a wooden sign? Like, you know, this is out in the wilderness. There's a river, but let's say someone just put a sign up saying like, you know, like, oh, here's the river. So I decided to make a wooden sign. So here is the shirt design. Now this is not completely finished because again, you can see in the bottom there, it's the same kind of painted river style, but now because the sign itself is not like a painted, like the sign itself is not like a painted design. The river, the style doesn't match right now. So we're gonna adjust the style of the river so it's a bit more like filled out, like kind of fleshed out, as opposed to being like kind of like painted, you know. So we'll tweak the bottom part there. But in terms of like the letters being painted on the sign, that's what we're gonna go with here. And then we kind of showed everyone else that was in the chat at the time. We were like, oh, I usually hide my initials on every shirt, and I'm not gonna show where I'm gonna hide it on this one. But the topic came up, and I showed some people that were here earlier where I hid them on previous shirts, like older shirts. So, but yeah, that's our show shirt design. So. Again, the backside is finalized. This is all done. Koz himself actually kind of looked it over and gave it the green light. And then here, again, this design's been okay. It has been given the green light as well. I just gotta tweak the bottom there. Let's see. Looks great. Are you like this? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Yeah. So again, I always come up with like ideas and I kind of sketch them out. So like again, I had this idea. I kind of want to see how this idea would have like turned out. I kind of want just like at some point just to do it just for fun. Because who knows? I can maybe use it on the DVD cover or something. I don't know. But I came up with this idea and we just started looking for fonts, and then we just came across this font that I was like, I kind of like this. It kind of matches the aesthetic. Because the aesthetic we were going for, like, again, the original show idea, I don't know if you remember this from the informational meeting, was supposed to be the power of water. We were going like, oh, here's a river, like, or a stream or a pond, and then like a river, like a flowing river or rapids, and then like a waterfall, and then like ocean waves. So that was the original idea. But then we picked music from American River songs. And if you listen to it, it's a march, you know, and marches are very like, you know, it's an older genre. So you listen to it and I'm like, okay. And then everyone was asking me like, oh, what are you thinking for a shirt? And I'm like, okay, I'm listening to this music. And I'm like, this kind of reminds me, it gives me a vibe of like Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn, you know, that kind of thing, like Steamboat Down the River. So I was thinking something like along those lines, like the same kind of aesthetic in terms of how to visually, what's the word I'm looking for? visually depict the aesthetic of the show. So again, painted font. We decided to put it on a wooden sign out in the wilderness somewhere, and we ended up with picking this kind of like a military green colored shirt because again, it allows that river, which is going to be blue, to kind of pop a bit more. So initially, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's a river show, so of course it's going to be a blue shirt, right?" I'm like, that actually limits what I can do with it. Because then if I'm going to put a river on the shirt, then I have to outline it with other colors, which that's an extra color. So, but yeah, glad you like it. Again, these shirts will probably be, I mean, if we were to put the order in tomorrow, we could probably have them in sometime next week during rehearsals. So, I do like the green. Yeah, so like I was showing actually earlier, where is it here? So these are, because we use those dry fit shirts, and those are available in only a certain color, a certain selection of colors. So these are the options that we have. One rule that I give myself, this is not a rule that anyone needs to give me, it's just something that I prefer. I try and avoid repeating colors in a 4-year time span, so that any one student, as they go through the program, you know, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year, I try and avoid them having the same color shirts more than 1 year. You know what I mean? So like if they had like the same color shirt their freshman year and their senior year, that's kind of boring. So I try and rotate colors in a way that I never repeat the same color in a 4-year span. So the only colors that were basically, you know, not like I wasn't going to pick any of those colors was gray, you know, like last year's shirt. And then I think that one was this color here. It was actually charcoal. This one, or graphite. So that was this color here, on the like top row, like 5th on the right. So that's graphite. The year before that, we did this orange, athletic orange, for Crazy in Love. And then the year before that, we did black for End of the Tunnel. So those 3 colors were off the table. That's the phrase I'm looking for, off the table. But aside from that, everything else, fair game. And again, you know, a lot of people think river, they'll think, oh, it's got to be a blue shirt, right? Well, if I'm thinking river's going to be in nature somewhere, I'm like, okay, well, let's look at some browns and look at some greens. I do know that most people do not like brown shirts. We learned that with, what was the show? Road Not Taken. Not a lot of people like the brown shirts. So I say, okay, let's look at the green shades. So what could work well with the river show that we're doing? And again, I think the 3 or maybe 4 big ones here. Again, we had olive as a choice. We had this military green, which ended up being the final color. We have this forest green, and then it was probably this brown here, I'm guessing. But again, that was still, it's not within the 4 years, but it's still relatively recent. So again, we did end up going with military green, which kind of fits that whole that nature vibe. It's not like a very saturated green, but more like it's got a bit of a brown to it, a very nature-esque green here. So again, because the show very much reminds me, especially the March at the beginning, American River Songs, it gives me that vibe of like, you know, Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn kind of thing. Let's see here. Dangaria? Wait, what? It's so nice to keep my healers away from harm. Wait, what? I don't remember that one. What if a student fails a semester of English and has to repeat a year, possibly multiple times? If their grades, so we get a report of our students' progress reports, and if students don't have a high enough grade, they can't be in extracurriculars because they need to focus on their academics first. So yeah, if they're failing, they're probably not in marching band anyway. They're probably not in marching band anyway. So just saying. But I mean, I guess it's possible if maybe someone fails their spring semester, but that's not likely. It's very unlikely that someone would fail a spring semester and be the kind of person that'd be like, oh yeah, I can handle extracurriculars and be okay in the fall. You know what I mean? It's very unlikely. But yeah, no, that is a good question. That's a very good question. But yeah, that's most of the time, most of our kids are doing pretty well. Clean off the top of my water bottle. I always clean it off the inside, but sometimes I forget to clean off the outside. Alright. Alright, where was I? So we did the shirt design. But again, I gotta finish tweaking Pyro here. So I adjusted the thing where everyone has their... It's a move 8 and hold 10, or it was. Now it's a move 10, hold 8. Most everyone's good now, except the trumpets and mellows. It's still move 8 for them because it's a curve path. I don't know how to change it without losing the curve path. 8-hour English requires 4 full years. Does it? Maybe it does. I don't know. So if anyone fails a semester, they don't graduate on time. It's especially bad if, like my school, you don't offer enough high school level English classes. So if you were to pass multiple college level classes to graduate, or you have to pass multiple college level classes to graduate high school. Okay. Was that a requirement when I was in high school? Maybe it was. I can't remember. I mean, I generally try to keep it pretty balanced. So I try to always take an English class. I always try to take a math class. I always try to take a science class. In fact, I tried to take all the AP classes I could, but I opted to not take AP Chem, even though I probably could have done very well in that class, because that would have been a second science class that year and would have given me 6 total science classes over my high school courses, but then I would have ended up with only 4 math courses. So I opted to take AP Stats, which is probably even less exciting and less, yeah, it was... I mean, I guess it's useful for me being a teacher, although honestly, at the time, there wasn't much substance in the class. I probably would have enjoyed AP Chem more, but rather than having 6 and 4, I ended up wanting to go, I was like, okay, let's go 5 and 5 to kind of balance things out. English is the only one that requires all 4 years. Is this everywhere, or is it... Alright, let's see. Curb paths. Does anyone know Pyware in the chat? Also didn't graduate because I'm bad at writing essays. Almost failed. Ooh. I don't know if anyone keeps up in paleo news, but someone brought up that T-Rex was actually 3 different species earlier this year. Now the verdict is that T-Rex is the only species of Tyrannosaurus. Okay. Interesting. I did not know it was considered, or at least temporarily considered 3 different species. I was told it's a requirement in the US, so I don't know about other countries. Okay. Okay. I know in Canada, where I'm from anyway, there's no rules about failing. Can't take extra. I'm an example of that because they found out my dyslexia too late. I failed grade 11. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's a shame when people fall through the cracks and things get by. Because I mean, it's like that's really on them to kind of make sure, who needs extra accommodations. That way we can make sure everyone gets the education they deserve. So because that should be on them to make up for that, or find it in the first place. So find the issues in the first place so they can make adjustments. So all right, does anyone know how to do a curb path in Pyware? Let's see, because like you can see that's not a curb path right now. Well, they're supposed to be. So it looks like this one in the front is supposed to be the one that's the straight one, but right now it looks like it's this one. Revert. But how do I change the? Oh, nope, revert. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go, back to normal. Dragging and edit handle. No, I don't want to drag the edit handle. Stop it. No! We're oh my gosh.
Okay, yes, I know. I don't need the alert. How do I make that the shit. Should I just leave it? Be like, alright, it says in your drill it's an 8 count move, but make it a 10. I mean, they know it already. By the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that follow button. I do stream every day. This is day 1,369 in a row. We mostly stream Fire Emblem, whether it's Heroes, Three Houses, or other Fire Emblem games, but we do stream other Nintendo games from time to time. I'm a big Fire Emblem fan, though. My Spanish class, I was forced to take a class online, and the online program they had me use was so bad. My aunt, who speaks fluent Spanish, couldn't pass. Ooh. To on purpose, get the answers, memorize the answers, and read. Oh. You're a Final fan? I would never would have guessed. To explain why the quizzes suck, they'd ask things like, when I leave my house, I put on my A shirt, B pants, C shoes, or D taco. Ultimately makes sense, but according to the program, that's dumb. Although, to be fair, I mean, you can probably get away with not having a shirt or shoes, but if you go outside without pants, people are going to be, people might be upset. All right. I don't know how to do these curved paths, guys. Should I just leave it at 8 and just tell them, all right, until Mr. R fixes this, you can figure it out? I mean, they know the move already. They know the change. I'm going to leave it for now and be like, hey, Mr. R, I need you to fix this. Alright, save. Oops. Saving. Alright, now we're going to upload it to UDB. So those of you here who use UDB, let's see, export to file. You'll see in update option in like 15 seconds. Update existing drill. Yes. Okay, questions like that. We have to get into the very specifics of the wording. I overanalyze everything now. So I'm the slowest test taker. Uploading.
And done. Upload complete. All right, there you go. So updates now in UDB, and that is all set. Okay, now we're switching to games. 2 hours into stream, we're gonna switch to game. All right, like I said, we're gonna swing by. Okay, so we're gonna swing by heroes real quick just to make sure I can summon on the Mythic Banner tomorrow. Nothing worse than that excuse, because being a kid doesn't mean you're allowed to do anything. 14-year-old is at the age where they should not know. Yeah, it's different though. Yeah. Alright, let's switch to Faye. Again, just to kind of clear up space in the barracks. So, yeah. Alright, change the category to Fire Emblem Heroes. Faye, barracks. I don't know what to say. What were you? Cleaning? Organizing? Faye, barracks, stuff. Alright. We're gonna switch over to phone. Wait, where's my phone? Oh my gosh, nothing's working. Hold on. This was working before stream. Alright, the 10 is working, but I need it on the 12. There we go. Okay. Also, why am I so low on the camera? I need to adjust the tripod. Alright, so we just need to make space. I need preferably 15, not heroic rails. We want less people in our barracks right now. Manage groups. Brought police to school for like a week for. Oh yeah. Nobody was punished. All right, chat. I need help with multiple 5 stars. Like, all right, like this Henriette. I should just turn her into a combat manual, right? Okay, let me do this. Let's just go to combat manuals. All right, so this Henriette, she's either going to be merged or she's going to be foddered, right? So just turn them into combat manuals, right? Is there anyone I should just merge now? All right. Also, hold on, I need to send.
Ladies and
oops, sorry. Oh, that's what it is. Alright. Hey Nano, Chaos season? I mean, I can do it, but I don't have a Chaos team, so... But, yeah. That's up to you. I'm gonna clear up my barracks first, because, I need space. So, chat. Yeah, Henriette's too good for... Yeah, we should... She'll be a skill potter. So let's turn her into a combat manual. Oops. That's a combat manual. Did you see your splendid large shot? Yes, I love it. Love it. Don't like the character, but it's nice art. I love it. But yeah, Nana, I'll get that in a bit here. Again, like I said, I don't have a Chaos team. But we can give that a shot. See if you need any, need to plug any holes with your defense there. Haughty characters aren't my thing, which is why I'm not a fan of Lara Shell and why Constance is the only Ashen Wolf I dislike. Whatever. Alright. Chat, what else do you guys think here? Okay, Brave Veronica. Merge or skill fodder? What do you guys think? Merge or skill fodder, Brave Veronica? Or do I want to keep one per season? Like, I don't even use her in AR right now, but do I want to keep two? Also, is Esther the only offensive mythic who's male? Possibly? Now that you bring it up. There's gotta be another one. Right? Wait, what's Odor? Is he defensive or offensive? Veronica's manual. Well, we're gonna make her manual, but should she be merged or eventually, or should she be skill fodder? Are you suggesting skill fodder here? Her B skill can let you build other healers. Oh, okay. What does she even have? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So we'll turn her into combat. Oh, the level ones. I just realized I never collect because skill mergers are so important. We never collect what? No, Ojo Sam. Wait, what? Wasn't a fan of Ferdinand early on either. I only started liking him after seeing how humbled he gets after time skip and realizing how lackluster his accomplishments actually were in the face of things. Okay. What else? Who do we have? Like, I need. If I have 3 or more, like Levitain. Let's see. One's plus defense, one's plus attack, one's plus HP. Levitain, skill fodder or merge? Can't collect characters from merge. Oh yeah. And plus 2, your barracks are finite. Having too big an ego is usually not a way to get me to like a character. I mean, it's room for character growth at least, you know. Especially if they can't back up their ego. All right, chat. Levitain, base Levitain. Skill fodder or merge? Usable fodder is a good unit, so merge. Okay, so I will leave her as a non-manual so that I know to merge her. If they're gonna be skill fodder, I'm just gonna turn them into manuals. I think note's gonna be an exception. We'll keep 3 of her for now. Let's see. What if somebody Maria? Base Celica. Let's see. HP, res, and defense. What is this? What is this? Constants in large shell don't ever grow out of it is my issue. It's rare that characters seem to. Ferdy is very much the exception in doing so, not the rule. Alright guys, base Celica. What do you think? Again, I want to make 15 spots open. It can be really fun as a vantage unit with Misspell and his drive damage. Okay. Yeah, if I'm going to merge them, I'll keep them in the regular barracks so that I know, okay, combine them. But if they're going to be skill fodder, I'm going to turn them into manuals. Just so I know what I'm doing with what. Why you level them all? Because I had stamina and I wasn't doing anything, so. Usually I try and get at least one of every character to level 40 because that way you can unlock the level 40 conversation. So do that, remember, before you fodder or get rid of any character that's a 5-star, at least level them up to 40 so you can unlock the level 40 conversation. You can also get their dragon flowers too. And then after that, if you can do whatever you want with them. Keep them, get rid of them, whatever. Beisoka, again, has no good fodder, so merge. Okay, we'll keep her there. Oop. Oh, hey, whoa. Whoa. Calm down. Legendary Seliph. I have 3 plus speed, plus attack, plus HP. That yes, but 3 of the same? I don't know. Maybe I leveled up 1 and then got a better one, one with better IVs, so then I was like, okay, I'll keep the new one. Level them up to 40. But then I got another one with even better IVs, and then I'm just like, alright, I'll level up that one. Alright. Chat, any thoughts on Seliph? This is Legendary Seliph, not Brave, because that's coming next month. Or be petty and refuse to have the conversation on HO. Like, I didn't promote Brigand Boss. I got his Dragon Flowers and booked every copy. I mean, you could do that, but I would still at least get the level 40 conversation. Like, I don't plan on ever using mine, but have sent him home if he didn't have a Pelagian axe retrain. Alright. How do you get Brigand Boss? I missed that. He's the current GHB, I think. So just go to Special Battles and then scroll down. He's the current GHB. Getting conversation requires resources, which I refuse to spend on that abomination. Are you using all your stamina all the time? Let's see. Tempted to not even do the GHB so he wouldn't appear at all in my catalog, but he gave infantry flowers, which are the most needed kind, so I kind of had to, which is super annoying. I use stamina when I'm awake. Hey Redbeard, welcome in. Been playing daily since launch and have at least 1,000 stamina restores in stock. Yeah, again, I think I have around that much, especially on my alts. My main, I do use them from time to time, so I don't know if I have. Hold on. Sorry, you got distracted there. Yeah, I think my main account has closer to like 900, maybe a little less even, maybe a little more, who knows. But it's a little bit less than 1,000, I think. I think my alts have 1,000 because I don't play the alts. But Redbeard, welcome in. Are you a fan of the franchise in general or just Fae? Because here we stream Fae and Fire Emblem just like basically every day. This is a 1,369 in a row of streaming. Most of that's been Fire Emblem, whether Heroes or Three Houses or other Fire Emblem games. It's not stamina that it costs. It costs 20k feathers and crystals because no way in hell I'd ever let him have any HM. I mean, I'm always just like spending feathers just because I don't want to max it out. Alright, oh, catch up in chat. Hate how, because of him, we'll never have a chance to see Jeddah or Nui Baba's mansion in Fae. I would never say never. Never say never. Fan of the franchise in general, but played Fae since launch. Okay, cool. Yeah, we stream Fire Emblem here most of the time. Again, I am a big Fire Emblem fan. You can see here, this is a picture of my Fire Emblem collection from January 2018, which at the time was already one of the biggest Fire Emblem collections in the world. Since this picture was taken 4.5 years ago, my collection's probably about 6 or so times bigger, so I don't have the space to take an updated photo. Like when I took this photo, I think I used about 7 medium-sized boxes to transport this to my friend's house to unload in his living room. And now I have 6 medium boxes and like 42 small boxes and a couple of large boxes as well. So I just don't have the space for it. Oh, thank you, Yuko. Yeah, there's the link to that same image, so if you want to click on it and zoom in and kind of look around, you can see that. We don't have enough characters for another Echoes banner anymore. Not with that attitude. They can always rerun more. We have like 2 Ninos and 2 Olivias and stuff. So thank you. Your barracks almost full. That's, yeah, we're trying to get rid of some people. Guys, Legendary Self. Merge or skill fodder? Alright. We'll stay with COL, which is an actual impossibility. We'll probably never get them. Snag 3-star Brigand Boss. There you go. Hey, Keontae. Are you cleaning barracks? Kinda, yeah. I need space. I need to summon for Asker tomorrow. I'm not going to go ham trying to get him, but I'm going to try to get him. How many merges do you have on another of him? What do you mean? On who? On who? Wait, Self? I don't have any merges. Let's see. El Hechicero? I probably said that wrong. Tell me if I'm mispronouncing it. But welcome in. How you doing today? No idea what Self has, but manual him. Here's what he has. This is his base kit. He's getting a remix eventually, and will have good skills. Smash. Oh no, no need to apologize. No need to apologize. I'd say do a merge rather than burn him. Okay, so Redbeard says merge. Kaizen says skill fodder. I say man will save room and then wait. You can always merge man. That's true. Yeah, but yeah. So for the most part, like if I know I'm gonna merge them, I'm just gonna keep them in the barracks so that I know. Okay, merge them. That way, if I turn them into manuals, I'll be like, okay, this is most likely a skill fodder kind of thing. All right, we'll turn this plus speed one, excuse me, and plus HP one. Or wait, do I want to attack? Because I have both the speed and attack ones. It looks like I marked the green for attack, which means usually green means I'm gonna keep that one. Because this speed looks pretty bad actually. At level 40. Yeah, we'll manual the speed one. Remove. The thing is, though, I'm also going to forget now that I have manuals of these. I always go plus attack. Well, depending on the unit. Like, you can tell here, I'm looking at this level 40 stuff. I'm like, yeah, his speed's crap. So we'll turn him into manual. Hey, Ryumiya! Welcome in, and there goes your gold. So is it Hechicero? I mean, feel free to correct me. But I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining in today. He's really bad, so I'm not confident he'll be worth using post remix. And if you merge now and he gets good fodder, you'll probably regret it later. Okay. All right. Mods, can we reset Ryumiya's gold? All right. Oh, thank you, Kaizen. Let's see. Oh, Nanonator winning some gold. Do we have an expedition command? Expedition. Let's see. All right. Lean. Dancer. So I'm guessing I mean, does she have anything? I mean, I never use the Bower skills, really. Break time ran out of energy and limiting pot usage. Wait, what do you mean expedition command? Also, we still have to do a battle with Nanonator here. With their chaos map. Wait, where's my ice? It can't be all gone. I was just not moving in here. I was like, I don't hear it at all. Alright. My lights are dimming already? Jeez, what time is it? It's only 9? It's things some bots can do where people can collectively make a bet and go on an expedition. Oh, I think we have something like that. Let me check. Where is... Hang on. I think we have something like that. I just can't remember what it's called. It might be Expedition. Let me check. Where is... Oh, here we go. Stream elements. Chatbots. Modules. Come on, load faster. You're on fast internet. Let me refresh. Oh, I got logged out apparently. Hold on, re-log in. Hey, Cells, welcome in. I'm making room for Asker. Let's see. Okay, here are the ones that we have. We have roulettes. So it's exclamation point roulettes, and then how many points? We have exclamation point bingo, which I think who's the one who always uses that? Is that Sunset? Maybe it's Sunset. We have raffle. Oh, I have to be the one to start that. We have the emo pyramids, which you guys know about. We have exclamation point duel, exclamation point 8 ball, which you guys never use. So exclamation point 8, so like the number 8, 8 ball, and then a space, and then the question. We have exclamation point slots for the slot machine. So exclamation point slots, and then how many points you're wagering. Emo combos. Viewer queue. We have a queue? There's so many things I could use this for. Also, look at this tan line I have for my face here. Ooh, red beard. I'm sorry. Oh no. All right. All right. Hey, Yuko winning some gold there. At least it wasn't everything. Yeah, you'll get more gold over time. I don't think we have like a story-based thing. We used to have one on our old chat, but I know that. What does gold do? I mean, it's just a remnant, because like Stream Elements has its own chatbot and all that stuff. They have their own like loyalty system, like points-based system. But the thing is, eventually Twitch just added their channel points, so it's like, all right, well this is all redundant now. I have 2 points systems, one for Stream Elements, one for Twitch. And then I think we have one under Stream Labs before we transferred that over to Stream Elements. So I think technically everyone still has their points over at Stream Labs. And then we used to run a separate chatbot. I can't remember what it was called. But it was one that would run on my computer that I could customize a bit more. But... And I think that one had like a story-based thing, but I don't think... I think one of the main reasons is that because if I ran it on my computer, the mods couldn't change things easily. Uh-oh, Nano lost all the gold. Can I claim gold back? Yeah, as long as you haven't used it yet, our mods can reset you. You get 1 reset per stream, chat. Per person. Per stream. Provides bragging rights that you have more meaningless currency than other people. Yes. Yes. Like there's nothing to spend it on. It's just for fun. All right. All right. Back to this. All right, chat. Where were we on Lean? We have 4 of her. What do we think? Oh, did I miss that? I think you guys were talking about it. Let's see here. Is Lean good is the question. Yes. There's better dances to most content, but I'd still keep her because there's things that lock you to only using specific units. So ideally, you want a dancer from each game. So I want 1. I mean, I'm always going to keep at least 1. But the extras, specifically the ones that are purple hearts. Do I merge her? There's no real reason to merge though, right? So shouldn't I just turn her into a manual? I mean, she doesn't have much. She has some decent things. Again, I don't use the Valor skills, but I mean, I could. Unless we have sound set up. Ooh, yeah, we should look into that, because I would like you guys to be able to use whether it's gold or channel points. I mean, we have a sound set up for if you guys donate $10, although that's really just to wake me up if I start looking like I'm falling asleep on stream. But that'd be kind of cool if you guys could use channel points or gold for sound effects. I mean, we'd have to set it so that way you're not like spamming them all the time, but we can do that with like cooldown or high prices. Hey, John Wynn, welcome. How are you doing today? Doubling your gold. What is a manual? So you can, to save space in your barracks, you can turn units, because you know how units can you can basically sacrifice a unit so that another unit can learn their skills, right? To save space in your barracks, like for example, if I'm not going to use all 4 of these lean, I can turn them into a combat manual, which means that they're no longer in my barracks, but I can still keep the combat manual so that I can teach those skills to another unit later on, rather than them taking up space in my barracks right now. Does that make sense? So it's a nice little feature they added after a while, because eventually, because before I used to just hold on to everything, because it's like you never know when you might want to use them for skill inheritance. So I held on to everyone, but eventually my barracks kept getting full, so I kept having to expand the barracks using orbs, and got expensive and whatnot. But then they added combat manuals, so now I can turn them into combat manual, and you can save them for merges later on if you want, or you can save them for skill fodder, either one. But this way they don't take up space in your barracks if you know you're absolutely not going to use them as the primary unit. Great redemption for Airhorn for 20k channel points. I mean, the Airhorn one is already $10, so her B skill is the only thing good about her. So manual. I know skill thing. I'm just sad. Oh, okay. Already have an air horn. We do. Yeah, it's a $10 donation. I think it works. Actually, I don't know if it works, so don't waste your money yet. Probably need to make sure everything works still, because we've been through some changes lately in terms of like chatbots and donation services and everything. I don't even know if it works. So, All right. Are you going to use her C skill? No. I'm jealous of you having Tina. If I had her, I could have even more fun murdering FE4 Hilda in poetic ways. Ooh, does making a 4-star into a manual also give the 5-star skills? No, but you can promote the combat manuals just like you would a regular unit. So if you have a 4-star combat manual, you can use 20,000 feathers to make them a 5-star combat manual, and then you can use that to teach the 5-star skills to someone else. Again, the only difference between the combat manual and a regular unit is that you can't use the units like actively in battle, but you can still, you know, fodder off their skills, and you can promote them just like you would a normal unit. We don't like Valor skills. I mean, I don't use them. You guys are free to use them. I know a lot of people that use them. You have to promote the manual. Yeah, you can promote the manual just like them. It's 20k feathers? Yep. Aren't you guys glad we don't have 6-star units? 200,000 feathers. Then merge. I mean, we don't have to merge right away if we haven't decided. But at the very least, we won't have to have her taking a barrack space. Chat, and I have the same question for almost every unit, especially dancers. For lean, attack or speed? I don't even know if I have both options, but let's see. This one's HP, this one's defense, this one's speed. Yeah, I have both attack and speed. So what do you think for lean? Attack or speed? Or should I just keep both for now if I'm indecisive? Let's just keep both. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, attack and speed. Let's keep moving. Leaf. I have a plus HP and a plus speed and a plus. Oh, I have 2 plus speed. So this one's gonna become a manual. Probably this one too. Well, what do you guys think? Manual or merge? For skills or merge? Let's put it that way. Skills or merge for Leaf. Might have to borrow money to post package, so I'll set this one out. Oh, I can send you whatever you need, Yuko. I'll send it right away. Just let me know how much. I mean, for the aesthetic, I would merge. For lean. Lame. Alas, though, I got head. Alright, no worries, Pamoya. I probably won't be on too much longer. My lights are dimming on me, which tells me, alright, it's time to go get ready for sleep. Again, I didn't take a nap earlier. But the game won't let you just cheat the system like that. Have fun, y'all. Alright, have a good night, Pamoya. Thanks for hanging out today. Speed. Keep the speed one. Okay. Let me mark it as green so we know to level her up. There we go. Alright, Leaf, what do we think? Her attack is abysmal. To avoid being doubled, she's not going to be doing damage anyway. Yeah, okay. Leaf has no good fodder. Like, it's unusable. Merge. Plus attack one? Oh, wait, what? Oh, you mean for lean. Okay. But make at least 1 manual for the B skill. Yeah. We're going to make 2 of them. PayPal takes to transfer. Oh, does it? I mean, I can still send you what you need. If you happen to know about how much it's going to cost, just let me know. Because yeah, I usually prefer sending in advance. That way you don't have to spend anything out of pocket and then have to wait for me to reimburse you. I'd rather pay like ahead of time. Skill his is a for impact, so I would say fodder. For Leaf, right? Tempted to try and play Skyrim for the first. Oh, that's another game I want to get, just to get it. I played very briefly. Was it at Microsoft's booth one year? It was one of the older Elder Scrolls games, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember which one. Is Oblivion one of them? I think that's one of them. Is that the 4th one? What's the 3rd one? I feel like that's something I should wait and use for a stream later this year or early next. It's okay. I was thinking of Courier with Ozpost, but I'm not sure it works compared to Express. Okay. Yeah, I'd prefer. I mean, I'm always going to choose speed and safety or insurance, whatever. Speed and safety over price. Just because the longer it's in the system, the more likely it is to get damaged. So that's what I tell people now. If you're gonna send me something, just ship it right away, and ship it the fastest shipping. I'll pay. Unless it's like $1 bajillion, then let's talk first in that case. His skill is a stepping stone for the impact. Oh, okay. So make the manual so I can. Okay, no, that's okay. That happens to me too. All right, so that's a good point. So even if I don't necessarily want their skills, I can use them to get better skills from other characters while not having to spend it all, like just the, you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. All right, so we'll turn this into a manual. Guys, remind me from time to time to check if I have manuals to merge up units that I use. Like if I'm using a unit, be like, hey, did you check if you have manuals so you can merge into this character? All right, chat. Base Marita. The extras are both plus HP. Oh, are we full? I think we're full. Bye, guys. 1 kilogram is... Wait, how much does my thing weigh? That sounded bad. How much does my game weigh? $113. What is that in American? Is that like $80 or something? It's just not horrible. Have it on Switch. I was starting to play it with my cousin, but we never even finished the tutorial. That's like me with Ultra Sun. So basically I haven't played it, and I can use the first time to clickbait in the title for a stream. Ooh, that's true. That's how people do it. Is it easy to pull dupes? I'm asking because my goal is to collect. Yes. Well, depends on the character. Obviously 3 and 4 stars, absolutely, obviously. 5 stars, it's a little bit easier if they're not seasonal or mythic or... Well, no, mythic and legendary are pretty easy. But seasonal are a bit harder to get dupes of, just because they don't appear that often. General pool units, you can. It might take some time unless you get a whatchamacallit, a focus banner. Because you know there's so many units in the general pool. Base Marita has good fodder, so manual until eventual refine and then decide. Okay, where'd you go? We'll keep the speed one for now. All right, so what else we got here? Sword Hearts. My only ones are neutral, plus defense, and plus res. Of course. 2.2 pounds. Wait, what is that in kilograms? I don't remember. Don't have a scale nearby. Don't season become hero grail units later on? No, only some of them. Like 1 in 5 become, yeah. Bad skills just merge. Okay, so then we'll keep them there so I know to merge. Talking about seasonal, I managed to spark for Thor. Well, Thor is a mythic, isn't she? So now I have +1. Congrats. Get rid of all Sword Hearts. Well, okay, we'll just merge them. Just merge. Alright, what else we got? Just need to get rid of 3 more for now. For now. Guinevere I need to merge so that way both my seasons are +1. I have a Astra and a light one here. Let's see, attack, res, HP, attack. We have 4 Carla. Alright, chat. Thoughts on Carla? Oh, Summer Thor. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's seasonal. That's seasonal. 3K feathers are better than 3 Sword Hearts. I have like 1,000,000 feathers. All right, thoughts on Carla. Here's her base kit. She has Wrath 3, Even Speedway, Draconic Aura, Vassal's Blade. As you get to HE, I'm tired. Thoughts on Carla. Let's see. I've got plus res, plus HP, and plus speed. Oh, merge for Carla. Merge Carla. Okay, so we'll keep her there. I should mark these with a different color so I know, like, hey, merge them. Why don't we do that? We'll do the speed one for now. Let's do 8. So I know to merge into 1. Wait, no, I'll do. Hold on. Remove. And we'll put the symbol on the one we're gonna keep. Who was the other one we were supposed to? Wait, what did we say for Marita? Did we say merge for her? No, manual. Okay. Let's see. Merge Carla. She's a decent unit. Doesn't have good spotter. She doesn't have good skill. Yeah, okay. We'll set her up for merge then. For Carla. All right. Base Ninian. Base Ninian. I think she's been in the game for 5 years. Do I need to keep my merged Carla in my barracks, honestly? Have way better sword, and if I want to use Carla, I use Hitari, because it's way better art-wise. Merge? Okay. Also, I can either spam with Hitari. Oh, that's the fallen Indian. Hopefully get her fine. Indian's easy merge. Alright, just 3 more ideally. 3 more. Was one of the 6-person banners? Oh man, I vaguely remember those. Nephany. Plus attack, plus defense, plus attack. Here's your base kit. I'm guessing with Wrath, I probably want to make her skill fodder, but what do you guys think? Dancers that aren't legendary Azura or one of the fairies will probably never get refines. So Neff? True, I still have hope. Always cling to hope. You're my only hope. Na, 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 na. Oh, we should watch that movie one time. I mean, you guys are probably gonna hate it because it's one of those like dramatic movies. But there's a movie with like Mandy Moore and what's his name? Shane West, is that the name? Called A Walk to Remember. I've seen it like once, but it's actually really good. But it's like one of those like drama and like emotional movies. One of the 2 6-person banners had 4 Carlos. Oh my god. Merge. Alright. So they're the same exact ones. Okay, let's put that 8 heart. Alright. Legendary Ike. I think this will be the last one because we should have. Oh, wait, no, we don't. Oh, because we've been saying the last one's to merge. We haven't gotten any to mark it or to turn to combat manuals. There comes a point where hope becomes a river in Egypt. What? Merge Vanguard Ike. Alright, so that's another merge. Is merging more important than skills? I mean, if their skills are either not great or if they're outdated or stuff like that, then we're not gonna fodder them off to anyone. Then yeah. Okay, chat's gonna watch Christian unwrap again. Wait, what? 2.5 pounds literally is apparently 1 kilogram. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait, is going to watch Christian unwrap to unwrap again? What? Denial isn't just a river in Egypt. Ah ha 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 ha. Alright, if we're merging Ike. What about Kennegus? He's plus defense. Well, that one's not, but these ones are. Merge, combat manual. What do you think? 3 Ups Limited Edition is pretty heavy. I mean, I don't know how. I haven't weighed the other ones here. Is it. Here, let me ask you this, Yuko. Is it more like the Japanese one or more like the European one? So I'm going to show you in a second. Oops. Oh, my headphones are stuck under the... Okay. So is it more like the Japanese one or the European one? Here's the Japanese one. Okay, so here's the box for the Japanese. Now look at it on the side. This is the thing I'm asking. This is the Japanese one. Or... here's the European one. See the difference? Because this is pretty hefty. So again, this is the European one. Very thick. And again, here's the Japanese one. Alright. Should we get our fine? So I thought it would be best to wrap everything together so it gets shaken around. Wait, what? Oh, so it doesn't get shaken around. Okay. I'd say merge. Skills aren't good enough to give, but fine with his weapon. It's more like the Japanese one. Okay, okay. So that's not so bad. Venomous, Carol, Ninian, Jafar, Lucius, Rebecca, and Priscilla. Last 4 are all colorless, and the last 3 were all demoted afterwards. Up until the FE8 banner that introduced Tana, there were multiple demotes per banner, which is like 6 months into the game. Alright, so for merging Kennegus, we'll just mark this. Alright, what about... We gotta find one more person before we wrap up stream, because I want to make sure I can go into tomorrow at least doing 3 circles, if I want to. Ashera. Here's her base kit. Ashera, what do you guys think? Because I have 4 of her. I mean, she is technically an Astra, so she is going to be a bonus offensive mythic from time to time. I could just merge her. Manual? Really? Alright. I mean, she does have some skills here. I can totally do a wrapception, but let's not waste wrapping paper like that. And we're shipping both standard and special together, right? Let's see. Manual, but merge is a good thing. DD4 is decent. So manual 1 and merge the others. Oh, for Kennegus? Well, hold on. If that's the case, I'll just... Because I can always... If it's a manual, I can always just... Okay. So I think maybe... Uh-oh. If I swear if it's Vegemite, I'm not eating it on stream. We've been over this, chat. I'm never eating Vegemite. D-Force Mufasa. Okay, cool. Alright, but okay, what do we think on the Ashera? Because she has some pretty good skills, but she is an offensive mythic. It's good for Far Sabers. Okay. Just smiled and handed me a Vegemite sandwich. No, I don't like Vegemite, and also that's a really stupid dare. My previous Australian contact, it's my friend Abby. Cause like she's been not obsessed, but like intrigued by like American. Like she once told me she was like excited to come to America. Primarily so that she could go to a Walmart, because like the thoughts, the concept of a Walmart blew her mind. And I'm like, what? No. And then your friend is evil. She's absolutely in love with the idea of like American Thanksgiving. So she prepares an American Thanksgiving meal for her family now every year. Which is it's hilarious. Apparently there are like stores in Australia where they'll sell American foods specifically, especially for like Thanksgiving dinner. 84 is good. Wait, what? Merge offensive mythics unless it's skills nobody else has or you just like the unit. So are we saying merge Ashera? Because I'll do it. Oh wow, my family doesn't even celebrate Christmas. I mean, this is again. Abby is just like it's just such a foreign concept to her. So she's traveling across the world for a Walmart. Well, she also wants to go to Disney World and Chicago, and I forget where else she said. I've been trying to convince her to go to New York and Vegas, but yeah. Your friend sounds like a riot. This is all new to her. It's just all new concepts to her. Thanksgiving is just an excuse to eat Hawaiian rolls, which I do all the time anyways. Jen Gregory, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome. We're just kind of clearing out my barracks. Hold on. All right. My best friend was pretty disappointed when she went to Disneyland. Well, don't go to Disneyland. Go to Disney World. That's the one in Florida. That's the big one. We'll probably go to New York and check out the Gundam base and Pokemon Center. There you go. See, New York, guys. Hawaiian rolls aren't all that good. I'm all about that sourdough. I like Hawaiian rolls. I like sourdough too, but I like Hawaiian rolls. I will say though, with like Hawaiian rolls, especially since like it feels like it's just been warmer in the summers lately, they go bad pretty quickly, or so I've noticed. Then again, I want to travel to Greece just to go to Athens and museums, so maybe I'm no different. My man, Hawaiian rolls are the bomb. Yep, I love them. Wait, does anyone know there's a Gundam base in New York? I mean, I could
search it up as much as you could. I don't know offhand. Alright, let's see here. Most sourdough I've had is bad. It's only been good like once. I mean, I like it. I like it. It can be pretty good. Oscar Friend, he probably knows better. That said, I absolutely love sourdough, especially when you have a really old starter. Alright, I need to get rid of 2 more. Fallen Corn. I feel like Leafy should be here to comment on this. Fallen Corn, male Corn. Chat. I have 2+ defense and 1+ speed. I find it funny how the town Persona 4 is based on blew up in tourism because of the game. Where'd Jen Gremory go? Manual, NFU is too good. Alright, I'm gonna keep the speed one then. Speed's not... Oh, that's actually pretty good. Fallen Male Corn is definite fodder? Is that what you mean by def? All right. Courier's like 2 to 4 days. That's fine. That's fine. That's actually pretty fast. You can get solo too. All right. Wait, how do I have 4 Ninja Korin? What? What? When did I get 4 Ninja Korin? All right, chat. What do you think? What do we think? All right, I'll get ready to go to the post office. All right, no, thank you, Yuko. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're probably not going to go on too much longer. Although it sounds like I'm going to have to stay on a little bit longer than I was hoping. You'll find out why in a second. But, all right, chat. Ninja Korin and base Azura. All right, Ninja Korin's nutty. Agreed. How do I have 4? When did this happen? When did this happen? Alright. I think it was called... What? But Persona 4's location of Inaba was based off it. Okay. Ninja Korin is absolute merge. Okay. Oh, is this that way I put this heart? All right. Plus defense. Wait, I have plus defense. I have plus speed. Wait. What? Why did I mark this one as? Oh wait, maybe I want to. I want the speed one, right? Why did I mark this one with this one? I don't know why. Did you pull an AHR banner? Maybe?
Same with base Azura. She's still good Gale Force dancer. Okay. So merge and merge. Okay, so we're gonna merge into this one. I don't know why I marked this before. Usually I don't. I almost never use this marker. And then base Azura. We have attack, speed, and defense. Hey Adrian, welcome in. How are you doing today? Can we get a shout out, please? Go plus speed. Okay. What about Azura? We have attack and speed. Yeah, we have attack and speed for Azura. I mean, her neither's great. Her speed's actually okay. It's not great, but yeah. Plus support her with Fall on the Left. Wait, who? Oh, Corin. Hattie Gamer, thank you for the raid. Totally did not expect that. Total surprise. Total surprise. Welcome in, everyone. How are you today? If you're here for the first time, I feel like most of you probably are familiar with it. But at this point, in case you're not, my name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 1,369 in a row, streaming mostly Fire Emblem, whether it's Heroes or Three Houses or Three Hopes or other Fire Emblem games. We mostly stream Fire Emblem. I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. You can see here a picture of my collection from 4.5 years ago. This was at the time it was one of the biggest Fire Emblem collections in the world, and then now it's probably about 6 or 7 times bigger. I just don't have the space to take an updated photo. But yeah, we do stream other Nintendo games from time to time. So we're gonna be streaming Xenoblade 3 starting on Friday, and just getting through that quickly while I still have time off. Remember my school year. We have band camp this week in the mornings through Thursday, but after that I'm off until the actual start of the school year. Let's see here. You're still a mad lad for how many straight days? I mean, at this point, it's like, when am I gonna end? Like, honestly, at this point, I have no strong like feelings like, oh, I have to keep going with the streak. But it's like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like if I have to end the streak, it's like not a huge deal. But like, what do I do? Do I just like, all right, I'm not gonna stream today. Sleeps, welcome in. Thank you for the resub. 15 months. Thank you, buddy. Day number something something. Still no Ascended Celica in my class. Aw, I'm sorry. Oh, is it Denki Duck? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope everyone's doing well. Hattie Gamer, thank you for the resub. 20. Wait, how come it says? Oh, 28 months. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, hold on. I got to give some people some sub summons here. So Sleeps and Hattie Gamer. As you guys know, if anytime you sub, resub, or gift a sub on this channel, you rack up a sub summon, which means that once you have 5, it's like those punch cards you get to take to like your favorite restaurant, and then like after 5 you get like a free smoothie or something. I don't know. Let's see. Sleeps, and that's one for you. Let me see how many you have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. And Hattie Gamer, probably under T. What's happening? Kaizen, thank you for the bits. No, you need 100. The Hatted Gamer. Oh, the Hatted Gamer, you have 6. So anytime you want now, you can force me to summon on a banner. I'll do a full circle for you. Oh, that's right. I have plenty summons. Yes, you do. Let's get a train going. Yeah, it takes either subs, gift subs, or 100 bits. But yeah. Ooh, you guys could take away Gakupo's former hype train conductor. Redbeard, thank you for the sub at tier 1. Alright guys, you are in hype train mode now. Let's see who's gonna get the... Remember, there are 2 conductor train badges. One for the most number of gifted subs, one for the most number of cheered points. So, which one are you gonna try and get? Are you gonna try and get the badge for the most gifted subs or the most cheered points? Gotta go do saltwater from there. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. That's actually a very good tip, guys. I'm saving those. Okay, save them for something good then. All right, guys, you are 94% of the way to a level 1 hype train. 94% of the way. Sleeps is cheering some bits there. I think Sleeps is going for that that bit conductor badge, guys. Again,
There are 2 conductor badges at stake here. Which one are you going to get? Redbeard, thank you for the gifted subs to Shideon and Kuma. Let me give you, let's see, that's 3 sub summons for you. 3 sub summons. All right, let me add this to the list. All right, all right. There you go. So you now have 3 sub summons, and again, once you get to 5, every 5 is a full circle on any banner you want. We are 51% of the way to a level 2. All right, and where am I on my? Oh, that's perfect. That's enough. That's all we need. Right. And then Azura, chat. What do you think? Speed or attack? Speed or attack? Sheesh. Sheesh is right. All right. Okay, Mob. All right, Yuko. Yuko, thank you for the bits. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it though.
I'm offload high.
All right. So best of luck. And again, thank you for doing that. By the way, after you beat Xenoblade 3, do you want to do the trying Stanley Parable thing? Still pay you back if I'm wrong and you don't like it. Yeah, well, you can. Oh, okay.
Do the trying Stanley Parable thing. It'll still pay you back if I'm wrong and you don't like it.
How long does it take a normal person to get through the game? Like a regular playthrough. Speed. Okay, speed. So we'll merge into this one. By the way, guys, when I say like skill fodder, like if they don't really need the merges, I can turn the rest in comment. I'm always gonna keep one as a regular unit, so you don't have to worry about me like getting rid of it forever. But yeah. Okay, so merged into that. Yeah, we already have 4, so that's all I really need. I just want to have enough to summon for 3 circles tomorrow. All right. Wait, is Yuko gonna take the bit conductor badge away from someone else? I think Yuko's probably in the lead for that. So Yuko might end up with a conductor badge. I think right now Redbeard's in the lead for the sub conductor badge. All right, but thank you for that, guys. Stanley Parable is interesting. I want to give it a shot because Kaizen's been talking about it a lot. Without getting into detail, you could 100% the game in 2 streams. Okay, so that shouldn't take too long then. I want you to go in totally blind, so I can't say more. She might actually, yeah. 139. All right, guys, you're 58% of the way to level 2. I'm gonna go ahead and make these combat manuals, and that should take us down to 15 free spots. 5 stars. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. It's still mostly ice, but there's still some water in there. 3 more days of band camp, guys. Look at, can you guys see the tan line? The mass tan. It looks weird because it looks like there's just like this black like shape here, and then here it's not as pronounced on here. So I just need to cover up a bit more. I mean, I'm already wearing a face mask outdoors. But, and I have this, it's like a fisher's hat, so it's got a very long brim, and then it's got like the cloth that hangs down over the back of my neck and the sides of my neck. Beach trips have caused that. I mean, I've not been to a beach in a long time. Oh, the longest time. Alright, where are we at here? Yeah, you guys are at 58%, 1 minute left on the hype train, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, some of you guys got some sub summons. Did I get all caught up on those? I think I got everyone. Alright. Speaking of beaches, I'm going to one this week. Oh, nice. Again, I haven't been to one in a while. I'm not great on beaches. I try and avoid the sun just because UV rays. My sunscreen, so I use a zinc-based sunscreen. It's a pain in the butt to wash off. I have a lot of beaches to choose from, given the whole island thing. Yeah. Sleeps, thank you for the 10 bits. Appreciate that, buddy. All right, guys, just 20 seconds left on that hype train. So if you want in, because remember, you guys get emotes if you cheer, I think, at least 100 bits or gift a sub, so you get free hype train emotes. And again, I think Kupo's gonna lose their conductor badge.
So again, thank you for the support, guys. Appreciate it. We're probably not gonna be on too much longer because again, my lights are already off. My center light is off. My stream lights are still on, but if I were to turn off my stream lights, I'm in the dark. So. Oh, it says I already collected all the level 1 emotes. All right, well. All right. Sadly, I haven't lost enough weight or strength in my knee enough to surf again, which is huge. I've never gone surfing. I don't like going in the water. That's the thing. Because I can't swim. I just sink like a rock. Like, I literally just sink. Choo-choo. There you go. There's a conductor badge. All right. And I don't know who got the other. It was either Sleeps or Yuko. Fish. Oh, you got the fish one. Nice. Have a bit emote by doing singular bits. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can just get the regular bit emote for cheering. All right. Well, thank you again for that, guys. I appreciate that. We haven't had one of those in a while. So enjoy the conductor badges, guys. All right. We have 15 spots now. We're at 975 out of 990. We will be able to summon in at least 3 circles tomorrow if we want to try and get Asker. Because again, that colorless, the colorless pool there is actually pretty nice. Let me see, where's that list? Where's my list? The summons. Yeah, Asker, Ashera, and Medius. I don't have Medius yet, so that could be nice. Use the surf back in California, but it would be so much cooler to do it in Hawaii. Just to say you surf all the time in Hawaii, you'll be like Johnny Tsunami. Or wait, hold on. Which one was the one where he was living in Hawaii? Was that Tsunami or Johnny Kapahala back on board? Because he did that whole like land surfing thing, or I don't even know what it's called surfing. It's just a skateboard, like it's just off-road skateboarding, I think. I don't know. Those movies were pretty good though. Ooh, we should watch that for a movie night. Johnny Tsunami and Johnny Kapahala back on board. But yeah. Can't surf but love to swim. But I'm also Irish, so I burn like yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't do swimming. I can't swim. I only have 12 orbs, so I have to skip the Asker banner despite him being really good. Yeah, we're gonna try and get Asker, and again, it would be nice to get Medius. I don't really need anyone on green. Like, I have a bunch of Selka, and I have an Odor already. I don't need another. And Arthur is in the general pool, so. But, and then for red and blue, I mean, I could always go for merges on Plumeria or Peony. I don't know if I have Ascendant Marita on my... I think I do. I think I saw her. And the others, like, I have Nana, I have Dimitri, I have Saros, so I don't need any of those. But, like, merges on Peony and Plumeria could actually come in handy on AR. And then, again, colorless with Asker and Medius. And, again, another Ashera is never a bad thing. But, yeah, Asker and Medius, I don't have either, so... I'm Italian and also can't feel burns except on my feet. Oh. Yeah, guys, I use a zinc-based sunscreen, so that way the chemicals don't, like, leach into your skin instead. So it's just like, it's like a mineral. You're just basically just putting on a layer rather than using chemicals to block the UV rays. So, that, I mean, the sunscreen basically stays on your skin until you physically wash it off. Whereas a chemical sunscreen will eventually... the UV rays cause the sunscreen to basically break down, but in essence, it basically just stops the UV rays from hitting it. So that's the good part about it. But then, yeah, chemicals can leach into your skin, so I try and avoid those. I recall there being surfing in Rocket Power. Ooh. As a kid, I once sat touching a space heater for hours and burned out. Oh, skin on my back. It was legit peeling, and I didn't know until someone walked on my room and screamed. Yeah, I'm like... Did you not? So I have to be careful on fire because I might. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can happen. Oof, I can't even imagine. Kind of don't want to imagine. All right, chat. I think we're gonna wrap things up so I can get to bed. So maybe I can actually, for once, get over 7 hours of sleep. That'd be so nice. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I got more than 17 hours of sleep. Not 17. 7. Why did I say 17? 7. I don't remember the last time I got more than 17 hours of sleep. But yeah, more than 7 hours would actually be nice. Because if I were to sleep, let's say in the next 20 minutes, how much sleep would that be?
7.5 hours. Yeah. Probably not going to happen. Usually takes me pretty long to fall asleep. Alright, but anyway, guys, we're going to wrap things up. Where should we send you? Can't wait to form a grand. Oh, yeah, I got to start my Hall forms. I'll do that on my own. I usually don't stream Hall forms because it's literally just 3 battles. Who are you guys going for on Hall forms? Or who are you focusing on building first? Let's see. Let's send you to... Well, Gil's doing a game room stream. If you guys are into collections, we could go there. Sandy AJ's playing 3 Hopes. We could go there. What route is she playing? I think... Let me see. I can't tell yet. Let me figure out what route Sandy AJ's playing. Freaking Creative Cloud ad. I have Creative Cloud. I don't need ads for it. Nikki's playing Lost Ark. I should don't take the 4 units. I usually build them just in case, because then I can decide at the end, like, okay, do I want to spend a Form of Soul? I felt no heat. I felt heat, but no pain or burns. It was just cold, and I wanted. Oh, that's scary. Normally only get 6 hours, but that's fine for me. I mean, I can function on like 2, but I mean, I know that's not healthy, so I try and get 8 hours like I'm supposed to, but I don't think I've gotten over. I mean, I've gotten 7 fairly recently once, but I try and get more. Definitely taking Fear. Might take Igran or Guinevere, depending on what's in the EP7. Okay. Igran, I always wanted her. I should probably check if I have her. I think I have her on my main. I know I have her somewhere. I think I have her on the main. Fear, that's Bunny Fear, right? Or Fur, or however the name's pronounced. Igran, I always got the smoke skill that I needed. Okay. Oh, you already got the smoke skill for her. I might take Igran just so I can fodder my current one like I did with Sarah to give Mercy return. Yeah, I built the 4 units but never take them. Yeah, I build them just in case. More often than not, I do not take them. But, you know, if it's a good build, I'm like, all right, this is kind of worth it, then I'll go ahead and get them. I only have 5 Form Souls at the most, so I gotta be, yeah. I can see that. All right, what route is Sandy AJ? Because we're probably going to go there, but let's see. Because, again, we played Scarlet Blaze. I don't know what route Sandy AJ is playing right now. This is what you put in the title, folks, so we can tell. We're going to have 4 for 3 houses, 1. Like, in 10 months, I can only... Yeah. Makes sense. Should be pronounced like fur, or like tree fur? Okay. Yeah, but I really want them to make sure they give us like a canon pronunciation, even if they're inconsistent, and change it again in like 6 months. But at least we'll have something that we can record. I've been meaning to actually record. I did start the recordings, but I think there's a lot. So I want to try and get as many recordings either in Fae or in 3 Hopes or 3 Houses or Echoes or Fates, Awakening, Radiant Dawn. Any in-game pronunciation of these characters that we can consider canon, even if it's conflicting, like a lot of Tellius and Fae stuff, so that way I can clip it and then we can make it a thing in their chat. So if we're wondering like the pronunciation of Digensia, we can be like ! P_ Digensia. Well, that's a horrible example because most people probably spell it wrong, right? But yeah, we want something like that so we can be like, okay, this is how the game pronounces it. Ta-da! So I've got a bunch of recordings now. Camus, yes. Was Camus from was that Cassandra or was it the previous Fae? I can't remember her name. It was in the April Fool stuff. I can't remember who it was though. I want to say their name started with a K, but I can't remember. I could be completely wrong on that. Maybe a J. Was that Cassandra or was it the previous Fae? Alright. Shez is talking to Caspar, so I'm guessing she's playing Scarlet Blaze? I don't know for sure. But I think we're going to go with Sandy AJ, guys. All right, you guys have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. Again, thank you to everyone for the subs today. We're above 30 for the first time in like half a year. Yay. As usual, copy the sub raid command. If you don't have the Hildebonk emotes, that was previous Fae. Okay, it was previous Fae. Thank you. All right, copy the sub raid command, guys. If you don't have it, you can use your channel points, but I greatly appreciate anyone who hit that sub button to obtain it. So let me make sure my alt has it. And then if you don't have that, you can also use the regular command. You can also join our Discord and follow on social media as always. Have a good night, you too. Have a good night. Again, thank you for your subs and gifted subs. So hopefully they get to see, and I'm sure they will appreciate it. Let's see. Is that all? Oh, gotta start the actual raid. That would be nice. Is Caspar Scarlet Blaze exclusive? Anyone know? Because then that would help me kind of know for sure we're going to a Scarlet Blaze stream. Because again, I already finished it. If you haven't, then you might want to just pop in, say hi, and then maybe kind of either lurk or dip out. But at least, you know, go say hi, give a follow to Sandy AJ, fellow Fire Emblem fan and 3 Hopes player. We're gonna head over there. You guys have a good rest of your night. Thanks again for hanging out. Tomorrow we are summoning for Asker. Is that all we're doing? We have Mythic Hero Battle, Mythic Banner, and that's it. So I'm probably gonna start streaming maybe a smidge later because those aren't gonna take too long, and I might want to stay off stream for a bit and then play 3 Hopes on my own time. So just to try and get through another path, hopefully 2, but at least 1 before Xenoblade comes out. So, all right, guys, I'm out. You guys have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow for some summons. Best of luck on your summons if you're summoning at reset or in the morning. But I will see you guys in the evening tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you over at Sandy AJ. Bye.